everybody, welcome to the grand finals of NationWars 3. Oh yeah, you've got lipstick on your head. We've just now put the French flag twice on Elke's head in preparation.
Homemade.
Yeah, it's the same.
Tell us about how this happens.
So Elke showed up wanting, because he already had blue and white, he wanted to have a French flag, so you borrowed Jenny, his girlfriend's lipstick.
Yeah, it worked.
And it worked, so we painted his hair with lipstick in the little break here, ready for the grand finals. It's going to be a best of 9. You showed up to watch the finals. You were the good luck charm.
I was watching the semi-final actually. I was making sure, but my Nord was dominating so much. I'm like, I just show up for the finals.
You're like red.
Yeah, no, it's spins everywhere. It's okay. Yeah, my Nord was crushing pretty hard.
Yeah, he keeps on winning. Oh, Todd, you have to read this.
Jeanne d'Arc. You know who Jeanne d'Arc is, right?
Yeah. Jeanne
d'Arc. Marine Lords.
Conduc.
Yeah. Good thing there's no British.
Bring Stefano and Lilbo to victory, towards victory.
Yeah. Good thing they're not fighting against the British, huh?
My mind is split. Good luck, have fun. France. We've got a 50-50 flag going on. It's kind of like Elke, really. You can speak Korean and French.
Hey, it's actually the same colors of Korean flag, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, who are you cheering for, really?
This is how we NW3. I was just telling Elke before we got the mics on that this is basically Elke versus Slayer's Boxer from 15 years ago. Now in Starcraft 2 in NationWars 3.
I don't know that France has that big a chance here as Elke did against Boxer.
I'm 2-12 against Boxer lifetime.
2-12?
So.
Yeah, but that one time in WCG finals, was it close?
No, not really close.
Was that the series he made like Goliath in TVT and stuff on the island map?
Yeah, but Goliaths are really good in TVT.
Yeah, but like back then it wasn't really the meta, right?
Yeah,
like, it was,
yeah. Like back then, it was. Back then, Boxer was the most dominating ever, though. I think it's probably the most dominant player that ever was in like Starcraft Boudoir or Starcraft 2 history.
Really, not Flash or Jaedong?
No, Flash and Jaedong weren't even born then when Elke was playing, man.
Yeah, but like you mean like overall? You mean
overall.
During that era? Or
yeah, during
overall?
that era, probably not overall, but during that particular era, like for like 2 to 3 years, he just won everything basically.
Couldn't be stopped,
so
man. Elke was the Marine Lord of way back when.
Yeah, I wish they had like more like they had NationWars back then. That would have been so sick.
Yeah,
we would have been crushing so hard.
There was like small nation wars
yeah,
online,
pretty
right?
small, but then they never had the Korean play, so it was.
I guess you
like,
had WCG. You played WCG a lot.
Yeah, but it's more like it's like individual players representing a country, but it's not like this format,
team,
you know.
Yeah, team
but I remember there was a French team and stuff, and like Clone Wars with like a 2v2 as well.
Yeah, and we were crushing so hard.
All very excited for this.
Nothing's changed, see? France is crushing so hard still.
France, it's, in StarCraft 2, in the last few years with Stefano originally, it's pretty much always been France versus Korea, from Stefano doing really, really well in StarCraft 2, Lilbo in WCS against Hydra twice in 2 seasons, lost the first one, won the second one. Now Marine Lord stepping up. Pretty cool, and it's, to be honest, like in recent times, you know, some may say the 3 most, well, I say a little bit from Marine Lord, most successful French players, Lilbo, Stefano, and now Marine Lord.
I mean, yeah, the thing is though, like Marine Lord, he was always like one of those players with like a pretty high potential. He started showing good things in WCS, but he was always like stopped at a time where like he got into tricky matchups. You know, back in Toronto, he met Lilbo, like they knew each other so well, and then he lost in quarterfinals. So he had like a really deep run, but like you could tell he's really hardworking, and at some point he was bound to do really good things. And now finally, with this tournament here, he got to show really good things.
Yeah, 14 wins now, is it? And the 2 losses.
Yeah, 14-2.
Is incredible, actually. But of course, obviously, South Korea, no slouches either.
16-2 now, no?
16-2. 16-2.
Of course, Elke would know.
This is why he's here. 16-2. That's really sick.
So crazy.
That's really impressive.
Innovation though, 9-2. He wants to catch up. If he all kills here, he'd have a pretty good score as well.
Man.
Best of 9 now, so you
Best
get
of 9. So what happens? Like you can revive twice.
Yeah. So
actually,
the rules for it is that you have 2 revives, and you can do the 1 revive at any time. So if Innovation comes out first and loses, they can revive him instantly. And then the ace match.
You know what's funny? Like out of both teams' lineup, the only 2 players that are like very highly ranked in like the own personal record and statistics is Marine Lord and Innovation in like 1st and 3rd place. Below that, like it's far below that, will be Parting, who's like in 13th position or something. So These two
The
have
two
definitely
best
been carrying
players,
their
man.
team. Innovation against Marine Lord,
Yeah,
man.
but it's kind of
That could
tricky
be
because
sick.
like if they're like so good and they all kill a lot, Marine Lord and then basically like they start playing and they're gonna all kill. So whenever they lose to an opponent, it's gonna
Yeah.
be a really hard opponent that partying is gonna face. You know.
Yes.
Otherwise,
yeah.
they won't even show up. So like their matchups are like so it's kind of like the stats are kind of skewed. You know.
Yeah.
If partying was like British, for example, it would be like 14-2 as well, 14-1.
Thanks, LQ.
Twitch
Thanks.
chat. No Jenny, no.
Hey,
Nice
thanks, Jenny.
lipstick.
Thanks, Jenny. There might be some left actually. How much is there left? Do
You can have it back.
you want to use
after
it again, Jenny? It's a bit messy, but there's some hair in it. But you can clean it for sure. It's okay.
You can have it back, Jenny.
It's like ruined for sure.
Hey, Sean,
right?
you were supposed to do something if France made it to finals too. Did you forget already?
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. What should we
Sing
do?
the tasteless song.
Let's have the Twitch chat vote and what Sean should do.
Okay, you guys
can send us
you
Twitter
can think
suggestion or
about
something too.
Twitter
That'd be cool.
suggestions.
That'd be cool.
Okay, I'll think of something I can do.
No, we should suggest something though, because like they will say something too crazy for us.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
handle.
Perfect.
I don't
Nothing's too
know.
crazy for Sean. Come on, look at him.
No, I'm a crazy guy. Woo!
Hey, you didn't say that last night when you didn't want to go out.
No, I went to bed early last night. That was a
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
I'll have a
The
couple of
fish.
beers tonight to celebrate the
LK
victory
had a
of
good
Korea.
excuse. You need to pack.
Yeah, I need to pack.
You could have packed today.
Yeah, I did pack today actually. That's what happened.
See? He
But then I
packed
was-
twice.
Yeah.
And he probably asked Jenny to pack too.
But it's New Year's, man. I need a good resolution not to drink that much. But if France wins, I have to drink. I was like, oh man, this whole month I'm not gonna drink, and then France is gonna win the NationWars. I'm like, okay, I can have to drink now. So sick, never
doesn't
lucky.
take too much,
Never
right?
fucking lucky. Never fucking lucky. It takes 2 days for France to beat Korea, and I have to drink.
So we are just waiting for the team captains to get on Skype, and then we'll go over and obviously have a little bit of a chit chat with them and find out the first players to come out. Stefano's still without a win in NationWars. He's lost every game he's played, sadly. Going to be even more difficult to get a win now against
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm not sure like what has to happen here for like France to win. It feels like Stefano is not likely to start winning. Like it would take a miracle for him to even beat like anybody.
We could do some all-in build like this for yesterday.
Yeah, but he's,
Just
he's not
gamble,
the
just
type.
gamble.
Yeah,
huh?
but how did that go?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
He's not the type though. He's really not the type, I think, to try.
I feel like it's got to be obviously heavily on Marine Lords with a couple of
Yeah.
really good wins from Lilbo.
Yeah, yeah.
that
Lilbo
can
could win
push
against
them.
against Tehran, right?
Yeah, Lilbo could sneak a win versus Innovation. I think obviously Innovation's heavily favoured, but Lilbo versus Parting, I think Lilbo could get a win there as well. And versus Hydra, as Petri Drogo said that Lilbo can definitely take out Zerg. So
All right, but I believe the captains are ready for the interview, so let's go and find out what they have to say.
All right, Todd, thank you very much. Great interview there. I got kind of carried away by the conversation. I'm just listening and thinking, oh shit, it's coming to us. Like, all right, we got to ask some questions. So let's see if the captains are ready. We're going to keep it short, of course, because everybody's waiting for the grand finals. But I do believe we've got Marine Lord and Hydra here, right?
And Stefano.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think.
Oh, and Ilias Satri as well?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ilias, once upon a time, you almost
Yeah.
took all the Koreans by yourself. Are we going to see a repeat of history tonight?
Even myself, I don't believe in it, sadly, Kevin. But who knows? Who knows? I think Alex can do it now. It's his turn. I've done my part 2 years ago. Now it's his turn to take back the how do you call it? The Foreigner Flame, right?
The Foreigner Flame, yeah, or the Torch?
The torch, yeah.
All right.
I got
Drogo?
one question for Hydra. You see Marilyn performance. Do you afraid a little because you said Parting said he was bad? Are you afraid a little?
About Emlor?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I think we will have really confidence in against Terran. So, yeah, we don't worry about him.
Lord, are you gonna try to get all of the wins for yourself, or are you gonna send Lilbo before you?
We will see, man. You will see soon. I'm gonna try my best, but yeah, they are very good, strong player. I think I can maybe beat Hydra or Parting. Innovation is gonna be hard because activity is not really like it's going very quick. So maybe with one Dune drop or something like that, I could take him, but it's Innovation, so I adopt it.
Marine Lord, do you think the best of 7 format would have been better for you guys against Korea, or do you think that the best of 9 with like either you or Lilbao or both having 2 chances is going to help you guys in the long haul, or do you think it just makes it more difficult?
I think we will have more chance in best of 7. By far.
Hydra, for you the same question. Are you happy that this is a best of 9 grand final, that there are more maps to be played?
I think best of 7 would be fine because the result is gonna be the same anyway.
Oh, Alexi, you gotta step it up. Like, come on, Elias, Alexis.
I'm trying to be nice because I don't know him. I never met him. I can't insult him right now, and he's like going full on. Come on, come on. I mean, we're trying our best. We're being nice and stuff, and he's insulting us. No. We are gonna win, and if he doubts so, I don't know. Like, he's gonna be really disappointed because what I've seen from Marine Lord and Lilbo, I think. I don't want to say France is gonna win, but we do have a chance to win, so we shouldn't like be taken as an easy win.
Hype.
What do you think, Hydra? Are you a little bit more intimidated now, or you still don't care?
I don't know.
All right, guys.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's just get it on. Let's get the grand final started. Marine Lord, who is going to be the first player of France?
Myself.
Whoa!
Wow.
All right, Hydra, who's going to be the first player of South Korea?
I'm playing first.
All right. Normally we ask for predictions for the entire match. Let's not do that now because it's the grand finals. But Marine Lord, who's gonna win the first map of this?
I'm kidding you. He's a pleb. He's easy. I expected Innovation first, and we were like, it's gonna be hard to kill, but I didn't expect Hydra.
Hydra, how do you think you are going to do against Marine Lord?
Yeah, I'm gonna play first because we knew Marine Lord comes out full first.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good match, I think.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I wish both teams best of luck. Marine Lord, you and the guys. Hydra, to you, Innovation and Parting as well. Best of luck and make it an awesome final.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
Thanks. See ya. Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Wow, Marinon versus Hydra. Wow, that will be so nice, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I really hope Marino's gonna be able to win that first match.
I really hope.
Hydra is gonna be Serral on crack, I feel like, because he's gonna be prepared a lot. He's like, I know you like Reapers. I know it. So I'm gonna be prepared. So it's gonna be pretty scary for Marine Lord.
So let's go.
Yeah, all right, let's head back to the analysis desk where the boys are ready. Elke, Todd, and Apollo to bring you guys the first game of the grand finals of NationWars Season 3.
Let's go!
Let's go, Moment. Let's go. Marine Lord goes up first for France, going to be representing you guys and everyone else in this entire building and all the thousands on the internet versus Hydra, WCS champion, Season 2 last year. Not the match that they expected. Well, I guess Hydra expected it. Marine Lord thought he was going to play Innovation.
Yeah, not sure then why he would send himself first. It's a bit weird of a reasoning there. I wish they would have gone like more in depth already. But before we go into that, I saw some suggestion in the chats for what you should do.
Yeah, what's that then?
There is lipstick around, right? So they want you to put some lipstick on.
Oh, nice. Where?
Because France.
What do you mean?
On your lips.
Oh, your lips. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Where else?
I don't know, anywhere. That was fun, you know.
So you're gonna do it?
What, now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When? Then? When else?
It's got his hair all over it.
Yeah, but it's okay. My hair is clean. I just took a shower, man, before I came.
Okay, maybe during the game and then I'll come after.
Now.
Now?
What? No.
Okay, let's do that.
France is in finals, mate.
Half an hour and half
Keep
later.
your promise.
Well, let me take your hair off it. There's a lot of empty hair.
Half. Okay.
Embrace.
Yeah.
Embrace it, Sean. Don't
Oh, it's good actually. It's good for you. It's like a perfect British look.
How do I look, Roddy?
We got sidetracked here.
Ready for the final.
Roddy gave a thumbs up.
All right.
You know what? Let's jump into it. I don't want to see this. Let's jump into
British flag
Magnum
too,
1.
because it's the same color, right? You can make a British flag.
Yeah. It's like a British flag on my lips. All right, game number 1, Dusk Towers. It is the pleb. No, it's not. Actually, that's up here to the top. It is the Blues Marine Lord for France.
He laughed when he knew he was going to play a Hydra.
Yeah, I know. And then he called him a pleb. Down here in the red for Korea, it's Hydra.
Let's see if both players can back up their trash talk here. As we're gonna see Hydra go for hatchery first.
The quarter pleb, that's pretty sick actually. I don't feel bad getting quarter pleb.
Actually, yeah, it's funny because it's like, it's not like super hardcore, but it's a funny way to say
It looks so
to someone.
stupid.
Oh, nice. It looks good actually.
Nice, man.
You're taking selfies with
Welcome.
lipstick.
Well, I
You're
gotta-
way too excited about it. It's
I'm
like,
gonna put it on the internet, man. I mean, I'm
like
gonna
has
embrace
this
it.
changed what you're gonna be doing on Saturday evenings now?
Right.
Back in Cologne, or what?
No, it's okay. All right, do we believe in this guy?
Of course. Come
Okay, I'm talking about Marine Lord, of course.
on. Yes, I wasn't talking about Hydra.
All right, so a lot of anticipation for this match between France and Korea. Marine Lord, the guy who's 14 wins and 2 losses so far in this tournament.
What's Elky doing?
I don't know, he's trying to edit his
editing
video.
the video,
I
editing the
recorded the
video.
lipstick in his hair.
Yeah, but I finished there. Yeah,
What do you
pretty
think,
exciting
Elky?
game. I think Marine Lord seemed really strong against Zerg in all the games
Yeah?
we've seen in NationWars. Like out of his like 16 wins, how many are against Zerg? Like 10 or something? A lot.
You were actually yourself a TVZ specialist in Blue.
Yeah,
I remember
I
like
love
you being
TVZ.
specifically strong in this matchup. Do you see any similarities like when you see players like Marine Lord playing Legacy of the Void, or is it like super different?
A super different game, I think. And super, just the meta and everything is very, very different. Like, yeah, but actually before I moved to Korea, I was kind of like playing Protoss as well. But then like
Yeah.
Protoss Zerg was just so hard against Korean and like.
Do you miss your playing days when you watch these games? Sure, you
I wish
must
I could
do.
be as good. I mean, I'm playing some now, but I'm really bad.
The good old days of competition. I guess you got your own type of competition now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm competing in poker. I'm competing
Yeah.
in Hearthstone too. Although Hearthstone is very, very different. Obviously, it's like
That
it's like
guy.
a lot of mind games, but not much like
Yeah.
actual like.
You see that Reaper just
slapping
walk
around
in?
that keyboard.
Yeah,
You see that Reaper just walk in and kill everything and then leave?
Fallings, yeah, and then walked out.
Easy. Okay, Starport on the way here from Marine Lords and Widowmine, so gonna be looking to try and do some economic damage. Hydra is well known for his defense. He was one of the first
Yes.
Zergs who, against Hellbats in particular, at a time where a lot of people were struggling against it, he was one of those guys that was defending very well against it and saying very openly that he was really good at it too. So we'll see if it can do any damage. But Roachroin on the way already. I'm not sure. Like, does this feel more of a defensive? Yeah, it has to be defensive, right? Still, kind of
Yeah.
hides it though in the natural, over putting it in main where it could have been spotted maybe. We'll see. I don't think Hydra specifically wants to play very aggressive here against Marine Lord, but maybe.
the Roach Ravager timing is kind of strong. It's kind of strong.
Yeah, there's a lot of good roach timings that you can hit.
Yeah, especially with the Ravager. Ravager just, I mean, it's like so much more powerful because it can deal with Liberator. It can deal with the bunker so well.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it comes down to how well you can defend as Zerg as well, because pretty much in every Terran versus Zerg game, Terran open up with something that tries to kill drones early or queens, and if you take 0 losses, the counter roach hit can do a lot, can win games.
I think Marine Lord is getting the Liberator. I think most likely for the natural.
Yeah.
I played him recently on ladder, and he sent one to. There is a location on the natural where you put it. Liberator can shoot at some mineral patches, and you can shoot it with the Stalker. It's really sick, actually. So if he did that here,
Hydra is
it would
pretty
be
ready.
pretty hard for Hydra to defend properly.
Well, Hydra's ready for this, and that gets instantly shut down. He's going to have to find a different area to go with.
I like the tank production, actually, to be safe. But Spires are already starting. Like, in terms of build, this has been very clean for Hydra, as always.
It's always good to have Liberators against Mutalisk, though, so they're very good against them. But anyway,
You need quite a bit though, right? Just if you
Yeah.
have a couple, it's not that good. You
Yeah.
just need like
minimum of 2.
One more Liberator, actually, on the way here behind this.
All right,
Pretty
so
much
he's going to try and
immediately.
sneak around. Overseer goes in to have a look, sees late added production, so knows the 3rd command center's down. Gets in the 3rd, doesn't find too much there. Here comes the Liberator, and with Mutalisk not ready yet, it is only Queen, so
Yeah, and with the support of the Medivac, actually, this could do quite a bit. He's going to go for the 3rd base.
but you can
Queen.
shoot from
Boom.
range.
oh no, the Queen's in range. No,
She
it's
is.
not.
And now the Marines are going to finish her off as
One
well.
snipe, one hit, one bullet. One bullet. There it is. And he takes the Queen down, stops mining on this base as well. There is a Widowmine in there as well. He picks up the Marines. The Widowmine gets a hit on 3 Zerglings. Roaches getting roasted against the Liberator. Another one on the way. And this is a good start from Marine Lord, but the Spires finish it up.
This could snowball out of control here because he's going to be dropping all over the place, bouncing back and forth between that third base and Natural, and the Mutas can come out soon enough here for Hydra for him to properly defend this.
Yeah, they can definitely deal with all of this, but they're still not out yet.
Mining?
And
What's the
there's all
income?
these drones you can go towards them. Another Liberator comes in.
Hydra's income is wrecked here. He's not mining anything, or not much compared to what he should be. He starts double Evo, but he should worry about defending this here first.
Yeah,
the Mutas finally do come out.
And he boosts out and gets out with the Medivac. What's he going to do with his Liberators now? He turns them back into fly-in mode. He's going to take the fight against the Mutalisks.
Yeah, try to do as much damage, maybe take some of them down.
Yeah.
Actually, he shouldn't even have, because he doesn't kill any, and they're going to regenerate so fast.
Yeah, but at least that gives him time to build more Liberators and get turrets up in the correct positions. And he did do a lot of economic damage. Killed drones, prevented mining.
But you couldn't have escaped, right? Even if you tried to escape with the Liberators, they were not going to be fast enough to reach the base.
1-1 starts with missile over melee attacks here, so...
Roach Ravager, baby.
Yeah, just Roach Ravager play, it looks like here
but
from
there's
Hydra
no real opportunities to hit any timings of any sort, because
don't you think he has to go all in?
Much.
Like, because he opened Mutas and now goes into this, it's going to be so hard for him to go Roach Ravager into down the line Infestors, especially since his economy kind of got demolished.
Yeah, he's not in the best of shape.
Maybe 1-1 timing, I'm thinking personally. Or like...
I think that's going to be hard though. Marine Lord has so much stuff already. He's already up in supply, army supply.
We saw Hydra earlier drop Roaches, by the way. And now he's getting Pneumatized Carapace already. I think it's very realistic that we could see something like, you know, Overlords dropping 4 Roaches in the main, in the natural.
Yeah. Well, there is a lot of Roaches in production, but Liberators, first of all, in Defender mode, tanks that are being made one by one, and already all the upgrades for the Marines and Marauders are out too, with 1-1 and stuff very close to finishing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this Roach attack would work if he does commit to it heavily. He needs another plan to get 2-2, Infestation Pit, look towards getting to the Hive and Ultralisks. He needs that in the back of his mind too, for sure.
I think he's committing so much because he has a lot of drones, right?
Yeah, he's gone to drones again, so to get the gases on his 4th base.
And Marine Lord's already got a very healthy supply deal here.
You almost feel that the Mutalisks in this game haven't done anything and won't really do anything. And the only thing that they would have done is maybe defend against these type of attacks that came early, but they didn't do that either because they already lost a lot before they came out. So I feel they're very, very useless.
Yeah, but he needs them to get to the Liberators, right? Otherwise, he couldn't even retake his third.
Yeah. So I guess that's what they did do, was eventually clear it up.
The Baining last year.
I mean, even like for late game drops, they're kind of pretty good at intercepting.
This army is massive.
Helps a little.
90 army supply, by the way, against 72. Like, this is looking really scary. And there is no Banelings yet. The Baneling nest is only being added now, so this massive amount of Marines is going to be super
Combat
scary.
Shields needs to finish. That's obviously a very crucial upgrade. And he just wants to avoid the crossing files. He dodges most of them, actually. He stims through them. Gets hit towards the back end there as well, but he takes down a lot of the Ravagers.
That was a pretty optimistic engagement from Hydra, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't know how much Marine Lord has, maybe.
He's going to lock him in.
He's going to lock him in and go to the 4th.
Oh, these are clumped up, actually.
Oh, really good Ravager hits, though. Take down both the Liberators.
But Marine Lord's not stopping. He's going straight in there. They're going to dodge the bite here just on time. He's got, I think, what is it, 2 tanks here behind this?
Yeah.
He now knows that there's a 4th base, so if he goes there and starts doing damage, even if he's pushed back, it's going to be worth it, but the tank's now going to be engaged into.
And that's a pretty good defense overall from Hydra.
Yeah.
I mean, he's killing the army and also defending his 4th. Well, I say killing the army, but he actually loses that fight to the right. But he clears up his 4th without taking major losses and eventually clears up the army.
Yeah, well, it's kind of far from return reinforcement. The problem is, like, Marine Lord is still fighting kind of far, so it's just so hard for him to reinforce.
But there's more stuff here from Marine Lord. He continues to pump out a lot of units. And remember, there's no real splash damage apart from corrosive biles, which can be evaded.
And now the creep is gone, by the way. From that 3rd base to the 4th. The Hive might have been a little bit premature here, I think, for Hydra.
Yeah.
I don't know why he started that so early. Maybe he thought he was going to hold comfortably, but this could definitely come back.
I think this is hard for Hydra to hold.
Yeah. He's got quite a few Ravagers.
He doesn't allow Ravagers, though, if he hits.
Yeah, as long as Bile doesn't hit, I think Marine Lord might be okay. Let's see if those Lynx counterattack can do anything.
Oh, he takes the fight head on. Oh, gets hit by a couple of those corrosive biles. The Link counterattack is going to be pretty big, to be honest. And he stims, and he's going to take the fight into the Ravagers. And it looks like they might be starting to win over.
Lynx in every base. Marine Lord needs to react quick. He's going to start losing a lot of SCVs, and he can't really be looking at his army at the same time, so he pulls back. 2-2 just hit here for him. as it does for Hydra as
Not
well.
too many SCVs
Actually,
lost.
Wait, Hydra forgot plus either. He got +1 melee over
Yes.
+2 missiles.
Yeah,
So
to switch into Ultralisks.
yeah.
But he holds off. And that counterattack, even though it didn't kill the most, at least brought the attention of Marine Lord away from continuing to push. He had to come back to defend.
Really sick defense actually by Hydra.
Yeah.
Now he's got a good supply lead.
Yeah, because it seemed he was like way behind in army supply. He defended pretty well.
Yeah.
Considering that, usually it's really hard when you're like outnumbered by Marines as well.
But there is a window of opportunity now before the Ultras are out still. Ultras, when they come out, are going to be an annoyance. They're going to be pretty annoying for sure. But they're not ready yet. Can these Ravagers do
Yeah.
enough?
There's
by
going to be a
themselves?
Ling run by across the map actually at the same time once more.
He misses the
Ravagers are
tanks.
pretty good though.
He misses the tanks though with the Corrosive Bars, and I think the Corrosive Bars really needed to hit there, and they didn't. Banelings come rolling in. Marine Lord spreads up, splits
Wow,
up.
some sick micro Lings in every single base once again.
What? How did you get there? What the?
Because,
he
yeah,
keeps
I mean,
running.
That's
yeah,
the most annoying thing ever, actually.
The wall is lowered.
He's broken the Ravager count.
Yeah.
Ravagers are really weak once there's nothing in front of them and they don't have the Corrosive Battle hits anymore. A lot of Lings spreading in. Ultras are on the way. Is this base broken? Enough Lings
There's
come
still
in.
a spine. And more Lings rallied there. Well, what?
He killed a lot.
He flew the main command center to the fourth base.
Yeah. But the problem is, with these type of parade pushes, you really need to break this fourth.
Yeah.
You- 'cause
Now,
then
now
you can-
Ultra on the way. That's the thing.
The problem is like you got enough time to get Ultra Risks.
Yeah.
5 of them.
Losing his fourth.
Hydra's actually kind of broke, given like I mean, he starts a bunch of Hydras, a bunch of Ultras, overtaking another base. Even though he's got so many drones, he's got 77 drones.
Yeah,
Like
to
he
be-
should have more bases.
I think one of the biggest mistakes in this game from Marine Lord was not to fully wall off that ramp with the rest of the supply depots. You know,
I think he
3
did, but he
extras-
was just lowered.
Were they just lowered? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like looking at the min-map, it looks like it is
Okay.
walled off. Look
Well,
at that.
can he kill these Ultras? Because, I mean, there is another small opportunity before all the armor upgrades are done. So they are going to die fast.
Really good defense back on him. And catching the first few Ultras before Kaitina's plating is over. He kills all of them pretty much.
Whoa, he's gonna
all
kill
of them
them
are
all.
going to die before Kaitina's plating finishes. and
He's
before
actually killing
more
off the
Ultras get there.
Ultras. And he's going to break the fourth base. The Ultras
That's-
come out with it.
Wow.
That's it.
5 Ultras died before Kaitina's plating, and
So
Marine
crazy, yeah.
takes the lead here.
1-0 to France.
I know I do.
Such an intense game. That was really
Whoa.
close, actually. It seemed like Hydra was like able to defend and make the comeback, but then he lost all his Ultra Risks before they got the upgrade. And Marine Lord
Whoa.
had sick timing, yeah.
Whew.
I didn't think he was going to crush through like this. Like these counterattacks, the first few ones were really good, but towards the end, like it became maybe a little bit too much, especially
Yeah.
since it's sending in Banelings like this when there were units of Marine Lord that caught them. And Hydra maybe should have focused a little bit more on the defense. Going for, I still don't know whether going for Ultras the way he did was the right call or not. Like maybe he should have stayed on more, you know, like, with the damage that he did across the map. If he stayed on like Baneling and Roach Ravager, maybe he would have been able to hold on and be ahead.
And then get Ultras
Yeah,
a little
then
bit
later
later on.
get Ultras.
Yeah. Maybe you rushed them a little bit too
But
fast.
very solid by Marine Lord. Like this guy is top tier. Like he's playing so well.
Yeah. I feel that the big attack when all the Ravagers died, because there were so many of them, when they died down, those eventually were going to be the guys that had to be helping the Ultralisks. But yeah, it was good game from Marine Lords, and France go up.
Yeah,
man.
great game, and France is already in the lead.
Look at you, man. Your win streak. You're the
On the way to
curse is
history.
lifted. Curse is
The
lifted.
blessing, the LQ
Yeah,
blessing.
no, I'm blessing them. Nice. But Marine Lord did a great job, though. He played really well because Hydra defended pretty well against the first attacks too. He lost a little bit to the Liberators, but he's still like, especially the first like timing push with like a lot of Marines and tanks. He defended so well with like much less supply army.
Yeah.
Okay, so next two maps, Prion Terraces, then Central Protocol. Who does Korea send here? Innovation or Parting?
They could just resend Hydra if they want to, right?
They can revive Hydra, I think, right?
Oh,
At
yeah,
this point.
true.
They have a revive at any
Yeah.
time. So they
Maybe we
can-
should go over that one more time.
Okay, so best of 9, and you can shout at me if I get this wrong, Aromi, because I know you're listening. The best of 9, so it's pretty much the same as the best of 7, but you have another type of revive, is you have a revive to any player at any point. So instead of waiting to burn out all your players
Yeah.
and then revive someone, you can revive someone right now if you chose
So
to.
for example, Hydra could be revived now, but then he cannot be used as an ace, as
Yes.
last player if the entirety of Team Korea loses.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can only revive a player once.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if they revive Hydra later, they cannot revive it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's kind of good, I guess, because then you can revive the best player twice.
Yeah. So it's to
Yeah.
keep away Marine Lord to being revived like 10 times in a row to keep on
Or
going,
innovation.
pretty much. Or innovation, yeah. All right, so Prion Terraces.
Actually, yeah, they might do that. They might use Hydra again here if he's confident enough. Like if he's like
The
well,
next
you
two
know.
maps are pretty nice for Zerg. Prion Terraces
Yeah.
and Central Protocol, so it would make sense.
Stefano versus Korea.
Which one's Stefano? I guess the,
The
little
small one,
guy.
I guess.
Come here, Innovation, take that!
The guy was ducking. Actually.
Liquid Elky, the legend. That's for you, man.
Liquid. Hey, nice. Hey, there's the little Kerrigan. She's
Watching Redskins, NFL, and Starcraft. Roddy would like
Yeah,
that.
Roddy would be buddy with you
He
for
would,
sure.
Midnight for game. Hello from China. Fighting! Yeah.
It's getting tense for Korea, man.
We look like two real idiots, man. Like,
They probably-
the lipstick on their head, lipstick like on the face.
No, but you didn't know it's lipstick. You told them, but otherwise it's just like red paint.
It does look good though. Your hair looks really good.
It looks like a French flag. See?
Korea probably
That's
called an emergency meeting here. They're like, oh, what's going on here? Kespa, like, was bringing innovation. They're like, what are you doing? Just carry these guys already.
Don't make our country look bad. Don't lose to these French people.
It's such a bold move, actually, to send Marine Lord first.
Yeah.
Considering how well he's... Imagine, like, they send him first and he
loses.
crashes and loses the first.
That's
like,
that's been
really bad.
Something throughout the entire tournament. No team has really sent their best player first very often.
Yeah.
Innovation came out first against Poland because just super confident, but no one has really been brave enough to do that in case he gets sniped off really fast. But yeah, so we'll find out very shortly who Team Korea want to send.
Parting or innovation. I'm still
Or
not sure.
revive on Hydra, right? So it could be either
Yeah.
three.
I think it's better for Zerg. If it's better for Zerg.
Yeah, the next two maps are good for Zerg, so it makes sense if they want. But do they want to burn a revive on Hydra, which could be a parting or innovation? But then again, they can't play the ace match. So. If
Well,
they
to be
do-
honest, we said like the next two maps are pretty good for Zerg, but it feels like most maps in general in this pool.
But it
Pretty
seems
good
like
for Zerg.
Marinot has harder time against Protoss.
Protoss,
Also.
he doesn't
Marinot
like
has been
Protoss as
really
much.
crushing against Zerg.
Yeah.
What's his win record exactly? So this would be 12-1 against Zerg in this tournament.
Yeah. But like, so 17 and 2 now overall.
Yeah.
for
very
Marine
good.
Lord.
But 12 of those wins against Zerg, see?
Yeah, that's really good.
Where's Hydra at?
Hydra's played very few.
Hydra is 3 and 4, actually.
3 and 4 against Terran.
No,
Yeah,
like overall.
I think he only
tournament.
played Terran too, right?
Yeah, he played all of
Which
them
one is
against
the
Terran.
turn?
Oh, no, versus Zerg only. So he's only
Yeah.
played Zerg versus Zerg games until
Oh.
now. That's his first non-Zerg versus Zerg game.
So what do you think it's going to be?
Hydra again makes sense for sure. Like anybody makes sense really, to be honest. With considering how good these guys are.
Maybe
like,
parting would be the least sense one because of I think Prion Terraces is difficult. Even if he does squeeze a win, Central Protocol could be very difficult. So
there's so many factors. Like
Yeah.
obviously, like knowing that you're most likely gonna use the ace thing at the end for innovation is obvious. But before that, you need to consider the instant revive thing. So we'll see. Hydra, parting, or innovation. Which one is it gonna be here?
It's going to
I
be
burnt out
innovation.
with my drum roll.
Innovation. Oh, sick
Called
read.
it.
Oh my god, so sick.
Sick read. Okay, Terran
Boom.
versus Terran time.
Turn. I like this matchup. It's fun. It's fun in
Yeah.
Legacy.
In the interview as well, like Marine Lord kind of gave it away that like Terran versus Terran would be pretty tough against innovation. Maybe a Doom drop could do it. Kind of spoiled that for us. He's like,
Yeah.
watch out for Doom drops. Maybe I could beat you with them.
But anything's going to be tough against innovation though. So
Yeah. He's pretty much the best player in the entire of this tournament. So
TVT, France versus Korea. Elky versus Boxer.
Elky versus Boxer,
Here we
man.
go again.
TVT is fun now though for his Legacy. It's like it's a great matchup, I think.
yeah, it's
you like the new TVT in Legacy of the Void?
Yeah.
Where like it seems much more fast
The
paced.
tank drops is better because
Yeah.
it makes it faster, and then it's like less important to just like be set up at the space. So there's just like less camping, I think, and like more possibilities, especially with like
Yeah.
liberators as well.
And since the game is still like fairly new, it's been out a couple months. It feels like players are not that used to it just yet. That there is a lot of fights where you feel like both players are going into it very confident, and then sometimes one of them gets smashed. Nice selfie.
sick.
Yeah, beautiful.
You're loving it.
So pretty.
I told you to embrace it. You definitely did.
Yeah, man. I had to. I have to. He's embracing his red hair.
Just make sure you don't kiss anybody on the cheek, because you would leave a mark.
Yes, I think I need to kiss Rotty. Kevin, I'm coming for you in the break. You're getting a smacker on the cheek. All right, loaded into game, or map number 2, should I say. As up here, representing La France, it is Marie Lord.
Hype.
Hype.
He would say.
He would say hype. I hear the French casters downstairs going berserk.
And on the bottom right corner, this is Red Terran representing Korea, and Marino didn't call him a pleb, so it's innovation.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe if he wins, he'll call him a
If he
pleb.
wins, for sure.
Hype is a
Innovation,
pleb, and so are you, innovation.
But innovation has to be pretty big favorite here.
Yeah.
How big of a favorite do you guys think he is?
Ooh, 70-30? 80-20? Is that too much?
Yeah, maybe too much. Like, I mean, Marino's on
70-30?
fire. Like, innovation. Like, he's just been sitting, not doing nothing. Like, watching these
70,
games.
I'll stick on 70-30 then.
70-30. That's like
Well,
massive.
you say 60-40?
I say 55-45.
Oh,
What?
really?
That's
Wow,
really close.
sick. I'm not sure, but
That's really close.
that seems very close.
Double barracks, anybody? Anybody fancy a bit of aggression early on?
I wish I was 45% against Boxer too.
All right, so double barracks coming out from Marine Lords. If he's going to go double Reaper, then he's going to look to grab a bit of momentum. If he can kill Innovation's Reaper, then it's like 2 versus 0, and maybe like 2 versus a Marine, and then 4 versus a Marine.
Innovation going for the fast expand.
You'd want this to snowball. And obviously, I mean, it's a cute little opener, and we've seen Innovation. Like, the only few games that he lost, again, he got surprised. That one game on Central Protocol against Cyril, didn't anticipate an attack through the back rocks. It came, he wasn't ready, he died. It's like, it's the only way you can beat this guy, to surprise him.
Innovation is scouting around the back of his base, like out in the open, to see if there is any proxies or anything out there. So he is thinking along the lines that Marine Lord could try something. I mean, he's even checking this right-hand side too. Even his, where is he?
Playing it safe.
Very safe, but the thing is, he's not going to see exactly what's going on.
But Marino is not being aggressive with his first 2 Reapers.
Is he going to wait till 4 then?
Yeah,
perhaps?
he can wait till there is more, because then if no Reaper comes by a certain time, it might... Usually it means there is no Reaper coming at all. So now he's still going to try to catch it.
The thing is Innovation, I think he can go into... Because by the time that Innovation's Reaper's in there, the others are going to pop from Marine Lord, so he can go back and defend. Whereas he's not going to have too much on the other side. Marine Lord's like, yeah, whatever, take that. But I'm going to have 3 inside your mineral line in a second.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for
There's really
Innovation
not
to
that
defend
many Marines. And since he went for a tech lab on the factory, Innovation didn't go for a Hellion, so it's going to be even harder for him to properly defend against this. This is going to start on doing a lot of damage. Remember that Marine Lord is the guy who always makes magic happen with his
4
Reapers.
SCVs. He's chasing down the Marines. He's going to get a hit on the Marines. He tries to micro one of the Reapers back, but it gets picked off.
But his own Reaper is going back as well, I think, no?
Innovation's Reaper, though, still alive and coming back across the map here to try and defend. Hellion is out now, and that's going to help so much here.
Marine Lord does take a bit of a lead, but in SCVs for now, but the faster command center is still there for Innovation, so he will catch back up immediately.
His orbital is so late that he's actually, I think, behind.
Cyclone of all units for Innovation.
Yeah, just making sure he has the appropriate defense here behind this to defect anything that might be thrown his way.
And then extra barracks. So Cyclone defensive, perhaps thrown into the medevac, I don't know. But 4 more Reapers ready. Though again, Cyclone's pretty good against anything with its incredible range.
It's pretty good against any early game unit.
Yeah. He's going to go into the back though. Oh, this is like an anti-timing for Innovation. He moves out and then Marine Lord moves in.
But he has a Reaper here, which...
He's going to lose some SCVs before he
and
can come
Innovation
back.
has to come back with his units. He's out in the middle, and he wanted to be aggressive himself, but he has to come back. He loses another 4 SCVs, and this is now starting to get really problematic for the Korean player. He's lost 7 SCVs in this. He takes down the Hellion as well.
How many more? 12 in total?
Wow.
Whoa,
13?
13?
And I mean, these SCVs are even low.
34 to 21.
Oh my god. That is a massive lead here for Marine Lord, but behind this he needs to have enough back at home to defend. He's already got a Cyclone, which is going to help so much. Let's see where Innovation chooses to attack. He's going to pick up one of those tanks.
Oh, he's got, that's so good of him to have a Cyclone ready.
But Viking starts here for Marine Lord. I think he might be suspecting that this could happen.
Yeah. And if he gets a lock on to anything, really, I think this is a brilliant start from Marine Lord. He is leading versus Innovation now, the best player from Korea.
What is this siege? One tank, one Cyclone, one Marine.
Micro and try to get as much as you can. All right. Cyclone locks onto Marine. Tank firing onto the other Cyclone. Changes focus, and he is going to micro back, and he's going to kill the Cyclone!
Oh my god! So sick.
What is going on?
And now he's able to repair. The Viking is going to force this Medivac back here. Actually, he might be able to kill it. Oh, the Medivac stays there. Innovation, what are you doing? He's just going to sack this tank.
What is going on, Innovation? I know it's probably late in Korea right now. What time is it? 10 o'clock, so 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Might be 6 in the morning for him, but he is making mistakes.
Innovation down to 32 SCVs against 45 for Marine Lords.
And less army as well. It was like pretty bad trade there.
Yeah.
Like the opposite of value.
This is massive. The one big problem is he's got supply bot like a noob, Elky.
Like
Marine Lord's stuck at 70.
Like a pleb.
There we go.
I think he had
Definitely going to call him a play with
I think
this.
he had to cool down supply onto supply depot, I think.
But usually you want to use it for mules as for
Yeah.
supply,
I mean,
right? You don't want to go down supplies.
Marine Lord didn't just defend at last attack, he also killed a very important tank, so he's going to have the tank leads. He's already on 2 against 0. Surely, when he hits like 3 to 4, he can start moving out with Medivacs, applying some heavy pressure, trying to siege somewhere, making sure he doesn't let his opponent take a third base or anything. But Doom drops is what you need to be worried about. And right now, Innovation knows that this could do a lot of damage, so he flies across the map with double Medivac.
The problem is Innovation doesn't have stim, so we can't burst down a lot with these Marines. There's a couple of Vikings, and also Marine Lord does have stim of his own. So if Innovation's caught out here, he'll lose everything.
Yeah, Marine Lord spots this very quickly here, thanks to the depot over there. Vikings are going to start shooting at this Medivac, and a bunch of these Marines might be trapped here. Marine Lord was in position early enough.
Oh, combat
He's gonna
shield's
shoot
a
down the
big
Medivac.
difference. Big difference between the two
Innovation.
fights.
He's just suiciding units at this point. I mean, even though he traded like and killed a lot of Marines here, this I don't think was worth it.
Well, not when you're behind you. You're looking to gain ground, and I don't think that was really gaining too much.
He caught it very well on walkers, though. I think Marine Lord's been cutting for a little bit, and
he
Innovation's
can
been
have
super
more
lucky.
workers,
Show me,
right?
do either of them have a third command center? I wasn't paying too much attention.
No.
So
There's no point for Marine Lord to have more workers if he doesn't have another expansion, right?
Yeah.
Anyways.
He's cut for a while. Yeah, you're right. And this is quite typical of Terran versus Terran, and has been in Heart of the Swarm too, is where you go for 5 barracks, factory and starport off 2 bases, and build. Eventually take a third, but it's all about building as much and as fast as you can, and looking for that Doom drop. Because if you do manage to pull off a Doom drop, once it's planted, it's very difficult to deal with.
Actually, both of them are staying on 45, 46 walkers. So just looking to try and make as many units as possible and then clash, basically.
And Marine Lord, if you just look at the numbers, they're very similar, but Marine Lord just has a better army. He's bigger because of how well he's handled the early game.
On this map, actually, with how far away the third base is and how important it is, I think it's very smart to play like this, because if your opponent takes a third, he's going to have less units than you, then you can siege and kill his third. But if you man out your main, you just fly to the goal and you're happy, you're making even more money.
All right, well, Marine Lord has tanks here at the front. If he drops him, he'll pick off a lot of Marines, but Innovation stims back in time. A scan from Marine Lord and a scan from Innovation. They look at each other's army.
There is so much more army supply for Marine Lord, though. 87 to 56, that's the big difference here. He's got a massive supply lead, and Innovation. So he started a third base here.
But those fights, even if he has more, like if you get a bad engagement, it can be super brutal. He can lose a lot more. Like if the tanks are like set up first, like
he would have to be really bad, though. I think like even if he takes a little worse engagement.
At some point, like it doesn't matter how many Marines you have. If there's like 5 tanks there,
you
can't.
Like,
you can have like 80 Marines. They're all gonna die almost.
Yep. So
maybe not 80, but.
You're right, though. I mean, even if he does have a bigger army supply, if Innovation's in a very good position, you can't break him anyway.
Innovation
he's out in the open currently, so...
He's showing some crazy initiative, by the way. Like Marine Lord, even though he's got more armies, the one pulling back right now.
He might fight here, everything's in the medivacs, they get unloaded, and he's going to use his army supply advantage to take the fight. Is he going to win it?
Yeah, he's going to crush for Innovation. Loses pretty much everything, and behind this, he's not going to have too many tanks. He's got 1 against 5 now. Marine Lord can just push across the map, try and finish it.
He could push through the middle, or he could decide to pick everything and drop it into Innovation's main base. He has 2 choices now, but I think that's going to be dependent on where Innovation is with his army.
It's so weird. Marine Lord appeared weak. He kept on pulling back. He was like, I'm afraid of you. And then the moment Innovation went a little bit too far forward, Marine Lord just steamed in there, ran in, killed everything after his scan. And
he's going for the main base. He's going for it.
Yeah, that might be over aggressive from Innovation Innovation to play that way after losing all the first fights in the game.
Wow, these tanks are doing so much damage.
He's losing even more, yeah, it's Innovation. There's just not much he can do here. 49 army supply to 91. I think Marine Lord's done it here.
He's moving into the natural. The tanks have been picked up again to reposition. And Marine Lord looking to go up 2-0 versus South Korea.
Wow.
GG!
Pleb.
Another pleb. Another pleb. He takes out Innovation. And the dream continues for France. They're up 2-0.
Such a sick game. But Marine Lord was crushing it too. Like he crushed like every single attack. You know, it seemed like Innovation was like timing was kind of off, and he kept on like trying to be aggressive.
Actually, the first Reapers didn't do that much. It's the second ones that kills
because
13
he went out and he got overconfident, I guess, and he thought he would like.
Yeah.
It's a feel thing, right? Like you go for Reapers like this and you hope that your opponent's moving out and out of his base, then you go into the main, and if you're right, then obviously you're gonna kill a lot. So pretty good read, and he took a chance and it paid off.
This is so big though for France to get wins like this already. It gives them such comfort going into the mid stages of a best of 9. They're taking down 2 players already. This is a big moment here. Marine Lord is increasing his win record in this tournament. He keeps on winning.
So
It's pretty
crazy.
insane. It's like really worth a win. I mean, like, of course he has a lot of wins, but like it's probably the win against the toughest opponent as well.
Yeah. He's 2-0 against Korea. And
So what does Korea do now? Instant revive on Innovation, which will mean that they can't use him as ace then. If they do
that's
that,
too scary though. You can't. I mean, he is the ace. You can't revive him. Like
it's either that or Parting comes out. So I think Parting most likely is going to be coming out here.
What's the next map? Central Protocol? Is that good for Protoss Terran?
what do you think?
Not good for Protoss.
Not good for Protoss?
I don't think any map is good for Protoss. This one maybe in particular.
Why?
Taking a third base is like, it's really far away. If
Yeah.
you're going to all in though, like, you know, Parting can mix in some different builds.
Yeah, Parting is
And also,
pretty-
like, he's such an extraordinary player that maybe like it doesn't apply as much to him. Overall, I would say it's a pretty tough map.
But it's also hard for Terran to defend against Adepts, right?
Yeah, but Marine Lord is good enough to, I think, like get a Cyclone and then kill the War Prism when it comes in. And
All
then
right.
like you shut it down really hard. So Parting or Innovation here.
Korea have decided who
Can't
it's
be
going to
Hydra
be.
this time. Terran or Protoss to try and defeat the French
It could be
Terran.
Hydra,
It
but
could be.
probably
They
not.
can revive Hydra,
Probably
right?
not. Probably not.
No, it can't be Hydra.
No,
Why not?
I thought they can revive anyone at any
Yeah,
point.
they can.
Yeah,
They can be whoever they want.
but it's going to
There's
be
No,
Parting.
I thought like you can only revive the person who just
you're
lost.
Right. Yeah,
No.
yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah?
Yeah, you either
that's right.
revive the person who just
Yeah.
lost, and then you can revive anybody as an ace as
Yeah,
last.
Oh, so I
That's
think
right,
so
yeah.
they're gonna revive Parting.
So no,
Yeah, it's Parting.
Parting's
Yeah, but then
first
they're
game.
gonna probably revive Parting
Again?
as well. Because
Probably.
they can't revive Hydra anymore besides not
Yeah.
GS, right?
Yeah, they will have no choice.
All right, so Parting's going to be the next player.
So if Marine Lord wins here, then they play again on Arena.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break, 2-minute break, and then the next match is going to be Marine Lord versus Parting. France are up 2-0.
2-0, so sick.
Welcome back, everybody. You're watching NationWars 3. Funka's going to be joining us.
Welcome.
How you been enjoying the games?
I've been yelling non-stop for the last 25 minutes. Yeah.
You still got too much voice to my taste.
Yeah, but I was casting the 2 games before, so I'm doing two downstairs, 2 here, and 2 downstairs again.
What a guy. And then you're observing as well.
Yeah, of course. If there's a game 9, easy peasy. I'm just losing my shit, to be honest. Like, it's just Marine Lord is playing amazingly well right there, and there is nothing to be said about the performance of the other players. I think they both played a really solid game, and then freaking Marine Lord is like, yeah, I was able to do it against Finland, but I'm also going to be able to do it against Korea, which doesn't make any sense to me, but still, it's
I
happening.
think Innovation, he kind of did some weird drops. Like, he was like being very aggressive in a spot where he should have known he shouldn't because he lost a lot already. Like, the second drop that he did with only Marines, you know, he kind of like...
Yeah.
I think he went a little bit too deep in the base and he was obviously going to lose everything. A little bit, but...
Yeah, the funny thing is, after the opening, we were talking about the fact that probably what Marine Lord was doing with the double Rax Reaper was kind of a blind counter to Innovation's build, which is only 1 Reaper and then Marines. And then the micro of Marine Lord wasn't perfect, so I think he didn't have the snowball effect that he was looking for. But then making 4 more Reapers and counter-attacking with it was such a good move that it made him, far ahead again. It was just a crazy game.
Keep in mind, though, like
Can't
it's 2-0, but it's not best of 7. It's best of 9 here that we are playing. So it's the first to 5 points. So even though 2-0 is nice, It's not over yet. Korea is very well still alive in it, and now Marine Lord is gonna try to take on Parting twice in a row. Look at this, so sick.
It is so sick.
This was Bly on the surfer.
You can beat Hydra. You can beat Parting. There are humans, they make mistakes, but can you beat a machine?
Well, we just got the answer.
Well,
yeah.
apparently you can. You know,
We
when
don't know
you're
if he
a
can
little
beat Parting
beaver.
yet, though. We don't know if he can beat Parting. Hopefully, yes. But
I think he can. Honestly,
he
he
can.
beat Innovate. He beat
He can.
everybody. Let's just be clear here.
yeah, of course he can do it.
Marine Lord beat his record is like 17-2 or 18-2.
I think it's 18-2.
Yeah,
18
that's-
and 2 now.
Of course he can. I'm just saying, like, is he gonna do it this time? You know.
Of course
Like,
he is. Come on, are you French?
I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe.
I'm more French than you. See, look at my hair.
But he's got the hat.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's real dedication. Lipstick in hair. It's really cool to see Marine Lord perform so well. Like nobody, or like maybe Koreans would have liked to see a very one-sided finals where like Korea trashes whoever they meet. But now it's like, it feels like it could be a close match still.
Yeah.
Even though like I'm starting to feel like Marine Lord is a little bit unstoppable here. It's gonna take something special to stop him for sure.
We were wondering about what if Marine Lord loses and then he actually revives himself instantly. Do you think like he wants to go back on the momentum that he has? Like
Like we were talking about this year a little bit with innovation in particular. It feels like the best player should maybe be safe for ace, but it might come down to the map.
yeah.
If there is a better map to be instant revived on, it might be better than to wait until the last, I think. Until you're last as an ace, so we'll see.
Yeah. Also, it depends a lot of the other opposing players, and like if you think like your teammates have good matchups against them, or,
Yeah.
or something like that. Like whatever like is Lilbo's favorite matchup that you kind of want him to play, it, and Stefano probably to increase their chances of winning.
Like right now we're gonna be on Central Protocol, and then next one will be Alrina. So if Parting loses, then no suspense. He has to be revived.
And I like that map for TVP, for Terran, Arena.
If Marine Lords
If Marine Lord
loses,
wins.
then they can pick. Do they wanna send Stefano or Lilbo instead?
Maybe you take the bomb for the team and then you send Stefano on a weird ass map that doesn't particularly fare well to Lilbo. But we'll see. We're getting ahead of himself. And Roddy's already
walking
popping the
around.
champagne.
Yeah, with a
Champagne
bottle of
already.
champagne. Don't
You should
show
put it-
this to mom, man.
Put
You
it in
don't
the
wanna get
fridge. Put it in the
soaked.
fridge already because it's gonna be over pretty soon. So
No. So I
If you
think
give this to mom, and I will bring T-Drogo.
I'm okay with you spraying
Armin.
champagne all over me if France wins. Like no problem whatsoever. Fuck, that's so sick. It's just so sick.
that's the sickest actually.
It's
yeah.
so sick. I can't believe. But yeah, TVP. I don't know. We didn't see Parting play today, did we? Did we? I can't even remember the first game now. Did we see him? No, we didn't see him.
We didn't see him because Innovation and Hydra
Yeah.
did the job by themselves against Poland earlier. So this is a tournament that means a lot to him, though. Because when there
Yeah.
was the vote going on and stuff, he mentioned that he really wants to play in NationWars and all that. So yeah, and also even he's probably the only player or one of the only players, definitely the one on the Korean team, who's specifically tweeted earlier before the tournament started, streaming, practicing for NationWars, and
Yeah.
he was streaming his games.
Party?
So,
Yeah.
yeah. The actual cash prize, by the way, has been raised to $17,271. So if you guys donate either on the French or English stream, 40% of that will go towards the prize pool and players.
Exactly.
So sick,
nice.
right?
So
And how is it spread for the winner and second? How many teams get the prize?
it's 50, 25, and then 12.5 for third and fourth. Already 50% of 17,000. I'm not going to do math on stream because I know better.
8,500.
Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, funny thing is, during BlizzCon, I told Parting to register for NationWars because he wasn't registered. He didn't have the news. So right now, if he beats Marine Lord, I'm going to kick
That's actually your
myself.
fault.
It's going to be my fault. I'm going to take the blame
Wow.
for this.
Well, if he beats Marine Lord, if France wins, it's okay. But if he beats Marine Lord and then he
Yeah.
all kill France,
Like he reverse all kills or something, and oh my god, what did I do? What did I do?
All right, we're in.
Let's do this. Top left on Central Protocol is the French prodigy. He plays Terran. He's unstoppable. Is Marine Lord.
And his opponents, he's going to try to bring it back. He's going to have to, because if he loses here, he's forced to play again against his opponent. He is, of course, Parting. big boy himself
Big boy himself.
against the small boy who's killing everybody.
Yeah.
I think his opponent Parting just called him my dear. He just GLHF my dear.
Parting is just a sweet boy.
Yeah.
You know, he
I
loves
think
everybody.
we met him at the DreamHack Winter, and I think his nickname should we missed a Y in his nickname somewhere.
Partying. Yeah, he does that pretty well too. Like, what is this
A
opening?
double gas.
What's this opening?
And also, it's cross map. 2 gateways already going down for parting. It looks
Oh.
like we might have some kind of rush with maybe 3 pylons and a mothership core to try and bust down the wall on a map where there is between the natural and main there is no ramp upwards.
Yeah.
It's actually like straight ground. So could be tricky for Marino to properly defend against this. Some Terrans like TY, they like to put their bunker outside of their wall to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm not sure whether or not he will go for this. And very quick factory here.
Yeah, with the double gas, he gets the gas income for to afford a really early factory.
I think Marine knows that on a map like this, Parting is very unlikely to play standard. So he's probably expecting something very aggressive, and he doesn't want to get tricked. So he's going to be playing with this one base where like you go up to, some stuff like factory units, Widow Mines, Cyclones, and make sure that you're really safe. In which case, nothing can really hurt you.
I was thinking of a Hellion follow-up maybe like this, because once again, no ramp, really hard to control. But considering the factory is really far away from the barracks, I don't know if he's gonna switch the add-ons, but we'll see. We'll see what he tries to make. Maybe
No mothership core yet.
Hellion and a starport. And
Okay, proxy Robo, I guess, is what's very likely here.
cheeky
It could be a
body.
Stargate, but I think Robo, especially like back rocks, like we were talking about this, like
Yeah.
I think it was Roddy who said Expedition lost. Remember what was the favorite build of everybody to cheese and win? Actually, no, it's going to be a Stargate here.
Yeah, I lost to a platinum player doing an immortal push via the rocks, so the strategy is really potent.
Oh, I mean,
that's for
you
sure.
didn't lose to Moman at least.
Yeah. Is this the first mention of him losing, or? Oh, okay. Hellion is gonna scout and what? Okay.
What?
Stargate ain't a gateway, so
Yeah,
he's
to
gonna
warp
launch.
in faster there,
Yeah.
actually. This is really smart here.
Prediction launch pad. Already has
The
a
warping
supply
pad.
depot. Warping pad. The bunker next to it, a Widow Mine. Kind of helpful against target openings, to
I
be
think
honest.
It could be really good. Oh, Marines need to pull back. The Widow Mine is going to be spotted. SCV gets sniped. Parting with his traditional really good micro here. Is
Oh.
he going to be ready?
That Hellion, if
For the
it's
Oracle.
microed properly, could deal some damage.
He should put it between the minerals. Parting not
One.
even figuring out that this is happening. Okay, finally does send
Okay, only
some
one.
adepts.
Oh, you only lost how many SV? How many probes?
The bunker is still not up.
Oh, he's
so
just going to shoot. Oh,
Yeah,
he
it
does.
did.
And kills one of the adepts.
Oh, he boosts out and then he gets the second adept. Yes!
It's the Nathanias move.
Yeah.
All right, now
Nathanias move of the
Oracle.
day.
The Oracle's gonna come out though and fly straight into that mineral line in the main. Is Marine Lord expecting this to happen? He needs to be in position. He needs to have something there. I don't think he has a Widow Mine. Cyclone is not. He's about to come out, but not there just yet. He's posted on time.
Hey.
And the defense.
Great
Pretty
reaction
close to
time.
perfect here. He's gonna lose some Marines, but not the end of the world. And now Cyclone's gonna be out. Marine Lord. I love his position here from there.
Yeah, that's really good. That's what's he doing right now? Like, he needs to close up the wall. He doesn't want adepts in his main. Now he knows that he's getting pressured. He's gonna drop
But
anyway.
he's not repairing though.
Yeah, he needs to repair the depot. Now he's
I think
supply
he's fine.
blocked.
Like even if something enters, he can kill it. Like he's got enough. He's getting a second Cyclone, more Marines. That bunker is never gonna get bursted down. Needs to be careful not to get caught here.
Okay.
Adepts.
Okay, adepts into the main. 3 adepts, but
That's
this
gonna be annoying. But
the surround is
he's
pretty
gonna
good.
be able to deal with it. And the Medivac drop is about to reach across the map. Oh, this is
Okay,
actually
okay.
1-on-1.
He's gonna take it. He's gonna kill it.
Oh, he stepped far away enough that this wouldn't shoot anymore.
There is no detection.
And-
No mothership
Yeah,
core.
Warping is only finishing now for these warp gates.
What? What is going on? I'm
No,
pretty
what
sure.
he's talking
I'm
about.
pretty sure. I'm pretty
Marine
sure.
Lord is killing a bunch of probes across the map. He's gonna have a Widow Mine there. There is not enough detection here. I don't even know if there's still an Oracle
Whoa.
on the
Oh,
map.
but it's
Parting is
based-
gonna try to end this here with a bunch of gateway units.
Okay.
But with 2 Cyclone being alive and
Okay, the micro is going to be really important. The first
there
cyclone
is
goes
enough.
down. Oh,
the
the
cyclone's
second
not in a bad
cyclone is
spot.
there is
going
enough, I think, for Marine Lord.
That's still really close. He doesn't have any money left. Seven minerals and still 3 stalkers. And we know that the micro can be amazing from the good old Parting. But right now, double stalker in the red. The 3 Marines are going to take everything down. And there's
He
still a
kills
Widow Mine
everything.
active. There's still a Widow Mine
We lost a
active.
lot more. He lost even
Yeah.
more than Parting though. He lost
That one's never gonna be removed. Like there is nothing
The Oracle
that
is
I think
dead.
Parting can do about this. Yeah, the Oracle's dead. He didn't remake any. Parting has 2 adepts.
It's such
against
a
8
crazy
Marines, a Medivac, and a Widowmine.
Okay.
This is terrible for him.
He needs to.
Marine Lord can reward if he wants to. He's going to be super safe.
Okay.
He's in
taking
such a
down
good
Pylon.
position, but 15 walkers against 15 here. If he loses quite a few more, he could be in trouble.
Okay.
You don't
He's
want
gonna
to be
lose more
fighting.
now. He's
Yeah.
gonna lose a lot more now too.
Okay, he
Actually.
needs to pull down the SCVs maybe. Gonna try to do a circle. No, not gonna happen. But still, 8 Marines pack a real punch. Like the DPS is pretty high, but the micro from Parting is really sick right now. 11 SCVs against 15 probes,
Oh,
but
yes,
a mule
yes,
still
yes.
there.
Landed the mule actually even.
Yep. And the mine is gonna reload. Parting knows his timings.
He's going to put just one.
Okay, he's gonna go
Stand
for
in the
full
middle
adepts.
line of
He has a lot of
Orlov.
adepts
Why
now,
does he know
though.
Orlov?
Okay. The adepts getting the fight that they want. Really up close against the
The
Marines.
Cyclone is about to come out. Cyclone is about to come out. Some more Marines as well. Parting
this
trying
is
to
so
do as
sick.
much as he can with the little that he's
Yeah,
got.
but now-
There's an Oracle on the way as well.
Marine Lord is not mining anything forever though. It's
Such a scrappy game.
It is a really scrappy game, but I'm thinking that Parting
up.
is taking the the upper end right now.
I should have rewalled for sure.
Lol.
Hello.
Okay.
Cheeky.
Free adepts, maybe. The Oracle. Did he cancel the? Oh no, he's going back with the Oracle to remove the Widowmine, I think.
Oh, he rewalled as well, so adepts will not be able to get in anymore.
Okay. Can the mine shoot once before it happens? Does he have any unit to defend back at home? He only has. Okay. He's whopping in a stalker. He's
I
gonna
don't think
reveal.
he's going to shoot one more time even. So
Sadly.
no
Okay.
bias.
No bias. Not at all. Okay, killing the pylon, maybe a second one.
So this attack and proxy has ended here, and Parting finds himself with 16 probes against 12 SCVs now. So not too bad, but I mean it's a turn with an orbital, and he's got a starport, and he's got a factory. Surely this is much better for Marine Lord here. We got a Protoss on gateway units.
Yeah.
His target is unpowered. Like this is. Actually, no, he's not unpowered. He didn't get the pylon.
The Marine drop at the opposite side of the map, and I think the Stalkers are moving out.
Yeah.
That's a huge
Marine Lord
move.
again anticipates, much like against Innovation. He knows when his opponent is going to be moving out again for another attack, so he wants to go for a counter-attack to kill his economy.
And I don't see Parting breaking the wall with
He's
just
got
an
nothing
Oracle.
nearby.
It's
His
three
Parting
Stalkers.
doesn't have the minerals even to warp in here and defend.
Oh.
This could be the winning move here.
Oh my god, he's taking out so many
He's going to go all in.
probes.
Parting's going to go all in here.
He's gonna bring the boys. He's gonna bring the probes to the opposite side of the map.
The girls.
Is he trying to get the girls? Is he trying to take down the rocks at the opposite side? Okay, no gateway for you. The Cyclones are taking out
Yeah.
everything from the
And I
from
think
above.
Marine Lord can even pull SCVs and lose as many as he wants to because he's got some mules behind this to work with. Starts a siege tank as well. Pick up!
Okay, he needs to pick up. He needs to pick up. Okay, the Oracle just cleans up everything, but at the opposite side, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. It's never going to happen. Especially when there's going to be a siege
Probably
tank. Like
not.
it's totally
making a
done.
bunker too.
Yeah, the bunker is not out yet, and the rocks are getting
There's
taken
enough.
down.
He pulls a few SCVs to help tank here as well.
Okay, he's gonna try to micro. The Adept is once again pulling the army a little bit afar, and he's not gonna go for it. And once again, the drop comes in.
Picks up again. Now there's not going to be too much energy left on that Oracle, so Parting might have to warp in at home, but then Marine Lord can just leave. So Parting chooses to pull back. He sees that the attack is not going to work.
Okay.
What a game!
No energy left on that Oracle. He could have tried to do something, but once again,
Now it's unpowered.
the production facilities of Parting is right now at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. It's 3 gateways. He has nothing else.
Against the Terran who's getting tanks, he's getting more Marines, he's got a Medivac, Cyclones, like...
He had a medivac. He had a medivac. Okay.
No more.
Okay. Tanks, Cyclones, Vikings on paper.
Yeah,
If-
like the next attack should kill Parting, maybe, but... Obviously he's going to try to get as much units as he can, and I think try to defend, but it's going to be really tough.
What do you think that Parting can do? He needs to be like so clever in terms of
Yeah.
tactical play. Like
It is
he
Marine
can't
Lord to make a
fight.
mistake, like
Yeah.
not have a Cyclone in his middle line, kind of like right now.
Maybe the Viking can go up. Like he's not in danger to die anytime soon. So maybe just get that Viking hovering around the
he's coming
mineral
down.
line. But yeah, the Cyclones are there. Okay, he's gonna be able to react fast enough. 2 SCVs go down, 4 SCVs. Nice effort by Parting. Really nice effort. But that Cyclone, does he have a scan? Shouldn't use
I
it
was going to
anyways.
step out of range. No tech starting whatsoever from Parting here. He's broke, man.
Parting is completely blurred. He has 19 probes. And that Oracle is probably gonna fall. Can he get the last shit? No.
11 minutes in. Parting
11
is on
minutes
19
in.
probes.
There's some games where they're like supply cap in 10 minutes.
So Parting went for full stalkers. I think he's gonna try to kite against this army, but there is enough tanks that this shouldn't work. Yeah, and also like Marinlord's reaction is
Seriously?
good. Pulls back just on time with the Cyclone, not to lose one before the fight even begins.
Okay, but that's a huge number of stalkers, but he's gonna lose one. Gets the Viking at the same time. Nice pulling back right now. Okay, that was close.
What was that problem?
Okay.
But you can't micro the tank against the tanks in the Cyclone.
Okay,
It's really hard. He's going to try to turn around every time and snipe something, but there is too much anyway. In terms of Marines and tank as well, Marinelord, he's about to have a 3-0 lead against South Korea all on his own and force the instant revive on Parting to face him one more time in the next map if he wins this one.
Do you think he can break that ramp? I'm not really sure that he can break that ramp.
Oh, he gets the pylon and Marinelord is not even going to siege. He's just fighting straight up with the siege tanks that he's got.
That's a really smart move, and it's actually breaking the ramp. Only 7 stalkers remaining, but 2.
Now siege.
Yeah, now that's it. And the Liberator. Okay, I'm liking this move. He's gonna pull the
about
ball.
this one. Parting is blocking himself with the pylon.
Pulling the girls.
Here. Everything is dying. The Liberator is
What's going
liberate
on?
Parting pretty much instantly.
The Beaver is doing it. 12 supply against 51. GG. What?
So sick. So like sick.
What is going on here? Marinelord is turning up the heats and
What
calling
the
the third
hell?
emergency meeting over in Seoul.
What?
Insane.
What?
That was such a cool game too. It was like so much action packed. They were like fighting on like in everybody's space like all the time.
There is so many details. Like it feels like he knows exactly already how Parting wants to play before the game even starts.
Yeah.
He's like central protocol. He's not gonna macro. Let's be honest. He's not gonna macro. Let's just open with factory. Even if we play a scrappy game, he's gonna be better than me. Than if not, because I'm gonna have better units, better tech, and all that. I'm gonna be able to defend against pretty much anything. And in this case, the moves that he makes every single time, the one against Innovation of counter-attacking when Innovation was leaving his base, keep in mind, we see everything. Marinelord doesn't have vision, but he just knows that nobody can resist moving out and trying to do some damage. So Marinelord, even though he doesn't see it, he knows that everybody's going to be leaving their base. He strikes when you're not there, and he does damage. This is really smart.
Yeah, the range of strategies and situations that he was able to just manage and win in the end is just so freaking crazy.
He's
like
got
he
secrets, man.
played a really good macro game with. I think you can say that every single game had a lot of tension. That's for sure. Like even the first one with the run bys and everything, he had to compose himself and just pick it up and win the game anyways. But now you see a really total scrappy game. And what's Parting good at? Playing and winning scrappy games.
Yeah.
Remember the finals of Home Story Cup against Flash? Like every single game was scrappy,
Yeah.
Blink Stalker, Micro, really tiny economies, both sides. And right now, Marinelord is also able to win that game. Just amazing.
I don't know about you, Alki, but I'd be worried to even play a poker heads up against Marinelord because he gets every secret and knows everything
Yeah,
that
it
you're
seemed
doing.
like he read his opponent perfectly, and he was really ready for everything that they were throwing at him. So it's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Six City.
Parting's revived there without a choice, Korea, because they've not been doing well.
Yeah.
They've been losing, and now it's going to be all arena for Parting to try and make something happen. It's funny because all arena, like you think, if nothing had happened, you think, all right, Parting might be trying something here again. One of those cheeky builds, some War Prism in there, some Adepts. But after the game that just happened, you might be like, oh, what do I do? If I play like some all-in build or some very aggressive build, some tricky one, he seems to be ready and really good against that. But if I don't, then it's really hard to win overall against this guy. Like, it's funny because like you'd think that's going to these finals, Innovation's the guy to look out for. He's the machine. But so far, the machine is a French one, and he's a tiny guy called Marinelord.
He's a tiny little beaver that can pull off his work and his weight right there, because 3-0 against Korea, a feat that the only player able to do that was Serral.
Yeah.
Serral against Finland, but I would argue that the way that happened and the fact that it's in the finals in a best of 9 with Marinelord would be able to be revived, and then it could be an ace with Lilbo or something. Like the situation is even worse for Korea, and you imagine like if they revive, if they put as an ace Innovation and then he does the reverse all kill, like everybody here is gonna
Again, I feel like
just
this is a
flip
good
the
time to remind everybody, like this is not best of 7, it's best of 9. So first to 5 points. And as much as 2-0 seemed like he was still okay for Korea. 3-0 is starting to look really, really scary, especially with the momentum that Marine Lord has gained. If he beats Parting here, I feel like Innovation is probably going to be the ace player to try and come back. And this time he wouldn't have to beat 4 players in a row, but 5. 5 maps in a row you would have to win. I know he's good, but this is really difficult.
Yeah, considering the time and everything and the server, like 5 games in a row, even in normal situations, should be almost impossible. And right there, the mission is gonna be like so hard. Todd, do it. I know you wanna scream from
All right, starting in the bottom left-hand side is the man everybody's talking about. He's on fire right now. He's of course Marine Lord, the new machine.
Le seigneur des marines.
Where's the French flag?
We want the French flag.
Yeah,
What?
ready to go.
Director is not doing
He's on
his job
strike.
properly. He's on strike.
He's so happy that
He's
France
really
is winning.
French. He's on strike. And the top left, he wants to go again. He wants to redeem himself, but that's gonna be hard against the Beaver. It is Parting. Parting.
Definitely has some heavy pressure on the shoulders here. After
But it
Korea.
seems like this map, if Parting likes to do some kind of weird build, and this map is pretty perfect for it because it's just like so plays very different than others.
The thing is though, Marine Lord not only showed in the last game that he knows how to play against this stuff, he's just really good against it in general. So it would be very risky. It almost feels as if Parting was to try and do something special, as soon as Marine Lord sees it and if he reacts properly the first time to it, it's already kind of over. So Parting is actually going to open very standard there with the Nexus after Gateway and Gas.
Okay, reactor first from Marine Lord. No factory follow-up so far. He should be throwing down a command center. He's gonna do it in the main. That's a decision that I like so far. He doesn't know what he's opening his up to, and as we talked about, Ulrina is so close. Rush distance are so ridiculously small.
Especially if you go reactor first like this. Like if you get triple pylon, then you have a CC on the low ground. You're usually not such a good shape. So wanted to play it a little bit safer. Luckily for him, so to speak, Parting didn't open with something very aggressive here so far, and instead went for a quick Nexus. Factory should be starting momentarily here.
Is it a factory or command center?
Command
center too, right? So they both go with 5 expansion.
Yeah, they will. And the factory follow-up, that's the, well, what Innovation showed us earlier, and even TY a little bit. The reactor first, no Reaper, or even the SCV getting the first blood. That was pretty cool. And it did not let the Marines get all the fame, just the SCV taking everything out.
I love the
TY.
hype. Even though the SCV was always gonna die, you just get excited.
Oh,
the SCV!
Yeah, the SCV kills it. That's kind of cute.
And the Stargate's going down here for Parting, surprisingly. Didn't think he was gonna try that again here. Okay. I'm guessing most likely for something like Oracles. You just mentioned TY, you know, he played a pretty sick series against Myung-Sik in the finals of the GSL preseason, where we saw a lot of Stargate play with Oracles. Double Oracle actually kills a Cyclone pretty quickly. That's the thing, though. If you do moving shots very, very well, so definitely could be seeing something like this here from Parting.
Yeah. The Adept is getting pushed away for now, and the supply depot has been raised, so no scouting more for Parting. And Stargate is not being used right now. He has the resources to throw down an Oracle, but considering what he scouted, I think he got afraid, and he threw down a Robo. So robotics facility before any units from the Stargate.
I think he might be trying to sell a story as well. Like if right now Marine Lord scanned the main of Parting, there is a good chance he might miss the Stargate and catch only the 2 gateways and Robo and be like, all right, there's no Stargate, I'm safe. But actually, those Phoenixes could be a threat, and it's not actually an Oracle.
So Cyclone defensively, bunch of Marines in the front to defend. To defend. Twilight Council coming up from Parting. Where do you think he wants to go? Like, it looks like a normal macro game coming out from Marine Lord. Parting kind of the same thing, but just with a tiny twist with the Phoenix play, which is not what you see every single game.
Phoenix Adept, maybe?
Yeah.
Like we saw, it was Huck, right, that did this earlier.
Raising the Cyclones so the Warp Prism can get into the main?
Oh yeah, quite possibly. Something like a 7 gate, but he's making too many probes for this to be like a super all-in version of this build, so we'll see.
Yeah, usually
I think
you
like
see
he gets the
35.
Phoenixes defensively, hoping that Marine Lord will fly with a Liberator somewhere, kill it, and then that's when you go on the counter-attack, hoping that the Terran play maybe a little bit greedier than usual, doesn't have enough.
Now let's see if the Liberator goes instantly to fight, because if he moves away, then it's a dead Liberator for sure. The Phoenix are way too fast for it. And third Nexus. Okay, macro game on both sides. Like, both players are accepting that the map is kind of weird, but they're gonna play anyways.
Resonating glaives started here for Parting. Actually, he has an observer outside the base of Marine Lord. So if Parting were to go for something like a War Prism, loaded it up with Adepts, and then he waits until his opponent leaves his base, then he can drop the Adepts to start and do a lot of damage and force Marine Lord in a bad position. But Robo Base starts, so he wants to go for Disruptors, looks like. Unless he wants to play it old school and get Colossus, but I don't think so.
What do you think, Elki?
No, I have no idea what he's gonna do actually. This map is just like weird. I mean, I don't know about his unique composition. I think it looks like he's he's guarded a lot with his Phoenixes, and he knows it's gonna be hard to. Marine Lord is so ready for an attack, so he doesn't want to waste. He doesn't want to waste, and he wants to like out macro him because he just took his third.
Yeah.
And he also has more workers already, so I think he's trying to like just trick him into making Marine Lord think that he's gonna do some kind of like some kind of backdoor, like some kind of drop in his main, and he's just gonna want to out macro him instead.
Marine Lord
for the longer game.
He does start a third CC here. Over massing on 2 base and then trying to hit the timing with a lot of
Parting already has like 10 more workers or almost.
And he's saturated on 3
faster,
bases.
Faster third base as well, so it's just like.
So it feels like Marine Lord's playing scared because of the map and because of what I talked about.
Well,
and Parting tried to exploit that by playing decently greedy. You know, taking more base, like the Phoenixes definitely were on the more safe and defensive side.
The thing is, like, Marine Lord scouted the third, and now he has like a push that has really late steam. It didn't even start, but he's got a really decent amount of tanks. Marine's great force field by Parting, but there's nothing behind to actually DPS everything. So he overcharges the pylon, and after that, what is he gonna do to defend all of this? There's even a Phoenix that died earlier, so no liftoff. That pylon is under threat.
Oh,
and
this is too late to get another pylon right there.
Marine Lord!
He's
the positioning that he's going to have.
50 army supply to 32. The disruptor shot is going to miss, and that's a very important one because it's going to take a long time to actually reload.
Okay, double pylon. The DPS is really high. He's not even going to siege. He wants to take out everything before the disruptor reloads. And the positioning is amazing already for Marine Lord.
He's killing so many probes.
What the hell's going on?
Parting is going to take some good disruptor shots here to defend this, but I think Marine Lord knows this is going to come because he already saw the first one, so he's going to start splitting. This doesn't kill much. Doesn't kill much enough.
Okay, and the third base is gonna get taken out. I don't think Parting can defend it. There's 2 tanks hammering at the Nexuses, both sides.
Yeah,
the
just the
Cyclone
tanks
is hitting.
alone gonna do so much damage, but with the Liberators plus the Marines to cover up, 2 Nexuses.
Is this real life?
What is going on?
Is this real life? Seriously?
Parting. He's down in supply. His supply about 39 army supply against 44. He's struggling. Another Nexus. That's going to be even more supply.
He's gonna
Parting is trying to make a bunch of pylons, but his probes are not even mining at the third base. That's so much more income for Marine Lord right now.
And Marine Lord at the same time, he's got a third CC, he's got 3 more racks. The steam follow-up is gonna come, and right now, Parting is broke. He's got 1,200 in the bank, but he's not mining anything.
He has to go and try and break this right now.
Yeah.
Because the more he waits, the more army is going to be made by Marine Lord, who's starting to have so much supply here already over his opponents.
I would like to see like even SCVs and bunkers getting built, because that position is so sick from Marine Lord. Another Liberator just waiting for his time to do something.
Oh, he's going to expand elsewhere. He might as well have gone for the gold, actually.
Yeah, why not?
Really
he's going to go for it.
Desperate position. Let's see Parting. Oh,
what?
That was a mistake.
Parting misclicking. Okay, he's going to take out 2 tanks, maybe only 1.
Yeah. That was
now,
too far.
Marine Lord is going to siege and go for it. There is no disruptor shots available. Marine Lord is going to give France a 4-0 lead. What is going on?
He's going to siege down that ramp, and Parting's just got 2 little army here. He just can't do much.
Okay.
How is he supposed to defend? Like, the disruptor shots were not enough, and now there's minivacs as well to pick up stuff and save it. Stalkers coming in from behind trying to catch reinforcements. Parting once more is supply blocked here.
Okay, his team is gonna be done in like 20 seconds. That was a good counter-attack, but he eventually lost everything. There is 40 more army supply for the French Terran. Marine Lord is gonna take a huge shot of Disruptor. I say huge, but only 3 Marines.
Oh, they have no shields left as well, the disruptors. They could be taken out if he gets close enough here. The siege is gonna continue knowing that there's no disruptor shot. GG gets caught.
What the?
Marine Lord just decided to win the whole tournament on his own.
If he does this.
So insane.
4-0. One more map won by France, and they're going to have 5 opportunities to do it. And they've won the tournament here over South Korea. And surely this is going to be innovation coming out here and trying to put an end to this, right?
So it's like the ultimate fight against a beaver and a machine. Because, well, I say a beaver, but there's going to be a Stefano after that, and Lilbo. And Marine Law can play twice. Lilbo can play twice.
It'd be really funny, actually, like if France wins and Stefano doesn't have to play. Because then you can say I'm the champion, but hasn't won a game. That'd be really sick, actually.
I think he has to play. It's gonna be hard for him to win as well, because he's gonna have to play against Innovation, right?
Well,
if Stefano gets to play, it's gonna be hard.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind the chances
He's not gonna
of
have to play,
Stefano.
let's be honest.
No,
Marine Lord's gonna finish this.
Oh, but yeah, I wouldn't mind even the chances of Stefano, on which we have been quite critical
Maybe
since
with
the
no
beginning.
pressure.
Like no pressure, just do your thing. Like,
But we're getting ahead of
weird
ourselves, though. Like it's innovation first has to stop this guy, which seemingly right now is unstoppable. Okay, let's count together here on what needs to happen for Korea to come back.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to be revived here, we think is going to be innovation, has to beat Marine Lords probably 2 times, Lilbo probably 2 times, and Stefano 1 time. Good luck.
Mission impossible, bro.
I mean, it's innovation. Like, if anybody, if you had to pick one guy,
exactly,
that would have a chance.
The funny thing is, like, whether it's a Korean wins or a Korean win or a French win, anyways, it's like the story would be amazing. Like, if it's a reversal key by innovation at 7 in the morning in 5 games in a row, it's like hands down, you're a badass dude. You deserve it. But right now, like, Marine Lord is not joking at all. He's here for blood.
If you thought that QX's all kill against IM in GSTL was impressive, and it was.
It was.
This is next level here. Marine Lord is just a beast. Send someone to stop me, I'm on fire.
There's so many good pictures to be used of Marine Lord too. Just
was
a
that
happy
phone
little guy.
That was weird.
The phone was photoshopped, yeah, I think. He didn't have it. No, he's like just, touching his hair in the actual
Why
photo.
would he Photoshop a phone in his hand?
Because it said hello.
Oh, I guess.
Hello.
Yeah.
911,
Wow.
calling and everything.
Stop the fire. Yeah, he's on fire. It's pretty sick.
And it's funny because after every game, he's tweeting something silly.
He's totally trolling right there. He's like, hey, merde, which is, oh, shit. But he didn't lose. He's trolling us. He's going like full meta on us.
And Lilbo even tweeted a funny picture. we should show it, actually. That's really funny. Wow.
I can't believe.
I don't even know what to say, man. I didn't... out of all the things that you don't expect, there is some of those that happen. You're like, oh, I didn't think it was going to happen. But this is next level, man.
Like, yeah, it's... I wish I could go like really long into what it means and everything, but I'm afraid that the fact that we are all French on this couch is going to be...
The cat is France. Look at this guy.
Whoa.
Innovation. Go back innovation. You don't have a chance.
Hey, he uses the force at the last moment. Like, he's kicking the first dog and then fucking forcing him. It was so good.
So who's it going to be for Korea?
Innovation, obviously, right?
Has to be innovation, yeah.
Well, I think next game is Orbital Shipyard. And
it can't be parting. That's the thing. It's either because parting was forced as a instant revive thing. So it's either Hydra or innovation. Surely it should be innovation. And the map is gonna be Orbital Shipyard.
Yeah, I think you said innovation. There's not that much to be said on this one. He's the one that proved us that he was able to do a reversal kill. He can win in every single matchup. He's arguably the best player in the team. So
let's see, Hydra or innovation. Which is it going to be? A Zerg or a Terran? We think some more TVTs in order here.
For sure, innovation. I think.
Innovation.
He thinks he's up to the task here.
But easy.
He has no choice. He just thinks the other ones can do it, probably.
Is he just a pleb? I guess we'll find out after the break, right?
Yes. We need a break anyways. So.
All right, we're going to go to a break. Make sure you catch some snacks and don't take too long because after the break, we'll be back with France leading 4-0 against South Korea, so don't go too far.
Welcome back, everybody, to NationWars 3. You caught me and Elkie hugging there. But at the start of the grand finals, who would have thought that France are up or would be up 4-0? Certainly not Wolf, as Marine Lord is now 4 wins in a row.
No, I thought that Korea was going to crush the foreign nations over here today. But it seems a little more difficult than that. And in particular, I mean, just this one young man, freaking Alexei. Like, what a legend. Already.
Mini Elkie beating Boxer over and over, man.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. He's showing, and it's not like it's like every single game, and it seems like he's really crushing every game with his like timing and his like decision making. Is like super perfect every time.
Yeah.
Every time he knows like when to get out, when to counter, when to get ready for defend, and it's just like really impressive showing from him. Yeah.
And the opportunity now for all of France, so Lilbo and Stefano, even Stefano, to now pick on one player, because it's only Innovation left that has to win 5 games in a row for Korea to win this. So Marine Lord has this chance. They could revive Marine Lord again for a second chance, and then Lilbo gets a snipe, Stefano gets a snipe, and an ace snipe. So it's like
so many opportunities. And I mean, like the way that Marine Lord is playing right now, if you give him 2 more chances, I genuinely believe that he's going to take 1 more map of innovation, because the crisis management he's shown as well. Like that game on Siren Terraces with the Cyclone as well, you know, picking off the Cyclone, keeping his Cyclone alive, and also the moment that the drop arrives, like just perfect positioning on the Vikings. That game against Sparting on Central Protocol, like yes, I feel the same as all these gifts, because he's insane right now. The kid is playing so good.
That's a little bit disgusting, that one, to be honest. It's crazy. I can't believe it. And Moment's getting very excited.
You know what, Moment? I'll allow it. You know, Moment, I'll allow it. If he 5-0s, I'll allow it. Spray me. Let justice reign from above.
Overwatch hype, baby. This is awesome. Obviously, a very happy atmosphere around the studio,
yeah,
clearly,
nuts.
and on the internet too. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's watching. Everyone's tweeting. But it's innovation now, so I think we have to come back down to earth a little bit. Innovation. I know he's already lost versus Marine Lord, but this guy is incredible.
I mean, he is, but I mean, even Hydra said it in the pre-game interview. Hydra literally said that it's going to be pretty much impossible for anybody to win 5 games in a row. He said even innovation, like when even Hydra acknowledges that it's going to be very difficult, it will be.
Yeah.
Like right now, if you could put money on this match, like France is a heavy favorite. Like the odds would be very low, and the odds for Korea or innovation in this case would be high. Like right now, it's more likely that France wins it than South Korea does it.
Yeah. So it's got a lot of work for innovation to do. And now he really does need to go into that robot mode of just kill, annihilate, and game after game after game.
Maybe the most beautiful storyline would be Innovation taking out Marine Lord now, and then Stefano, the old legend, the old god, stepping up and just doing it.
And it's like one base roach all in, because that's all he can do.
A good old Nidus, man. Everyone can do a Nidus all in against Saren, right?
Yeah. pretty crazy. The Elkie good luck charm has been raining on these young French players.
The sickest reverse curse of all time.
Yeah, that's the sickest thing is that we almost busted to Canada yesterday, and now we're like crushing Korea, which is like.
Yeah, they were down 0-2 to Canada until Elkie joined us here on the desk. Then they reversed Elkie. Well, they lost one more map, but still.
Yeah.
And since then, they haven't lost a map. Like, you're not allowed to leave, Elkie, if you don't do
I'm not leaving.
and for people tuning in just now, the reverse curse is when Elkie first came to watch France play, they were up 3-0, and then he sat down and said, all right, let me cast a little bit then. France are doing really well today, are they? Yeah, they're doing really good, Elkie. Loss.
No sure killed them, I think.
But since then, Elkie's gone on a winning streak with Team France.
The sickest upswing,
Yeah, but mine not has been really impressive though. He played so sick every game.
His win record's insane in this tournament now.
It's so sick. Like 18-2 right now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
18-2
but
in
like
a
also like 4-0
tournament.
Korean, right? Like
4-0
winning 14
Korea.
games against UK or something. It's not like
I mean,
anybody can do it.
UK.
But anybody can do it, right? But beating Koreans is just like so much more valuable.
That's such a good old gift.
Oh, look at Stefano. He still looks so young and innocent.
Oh, yeah. All of these, man. Keep sending your tweets to hashtag MW3.
This one is awesome.
Okay, I get it, even though it's French. I get it. It's not as funny as the others, but
I'm not sure if I get it.
All right, here we go. This could be the last game of NationWars 3. Down here to the bottom, the last remaining player needs to win 5 in a row. It's Innovation! 5 games in a row is so sick to do.
And on the top right corner, this is a blue Terran for France who's been crushing NationWars and is about to all-kill Korea. This is Marine Lord.
What a run for this young guy.
Yeah, it's
You
so
remember
insane.
last year at all the WCS shows where we're always hyping him up, and then it's always like, oh, it's about time that he really starts showing something. And then he finally had that one top 8 run in Toronto. And we're like, all right, cool. So finally, like, all the hype is justified a little bit because a foreign Terran making top 8 at WCS Season 2 last year, that was a really good accomplishment. You can be very proud of that. A great achievement. But now, he's just been continuing it. And every now and then, like, Marino gets a little bit emo. Sometimes there are rumors of him wanting to retire. And now he's doing this. Like, this is the absolute sickest run in an online tournament that I've seen maybe since, like, Hyun won IPL Fight Night 74 times in a row or something. Like, that's how sick this 18-2 run is from Marine Lord.
It's so impressive. And to think that everyone was... not expecting the most out of Marine Lord in this tournament. They are obviously expecting to get a couple of wins here and there, but not to carry the entire of the nation through. And it goes again to show the strength of France in Starcraft 2.
Yeah, imagine if they would have sent the A-team.
Oh yeah, imagine the A-team. This tournament shouldn't have even happened if the A-team were in it. There's no point, it's already over. Well done, B-team France, 4-0 versus Korea.
All right. What's going to happen in this TVT on Orbito Elki?
Those players are so good, it's really pretty hard to predict what they're going to do, but it seems like Marine Lord, he went like CC just after the racks and very late gas. He's not even taking gas now.
I mean, Marine Lord with his Terran vs. Terran last time, he played a defensive game into just the 2-base shove everything at his opponent pretty much. He could still do that very much so off this opening.
I like this. The game on Cyan Terraces, like I know Marina has done it before, but that game pretty much everything went his way.
Yeah.
Like the way that Cyclone survived with 5 FP and locked on the other Cyclone and killed it, and then he microed great with the Vikings later on, picking up the Medivacs, and also the fight in the middle of the map. Someone would say, why is Innovation moving out when he's going up to 3 bases against the 2-base Terran of Marine Lord? So it's going to be very difficult here, but if you do it once, it's always possible. And if not, there's a good chance he gets another shot at it in the final game of this series. But I do still think, as crazy as this may sound, that it would depend a little bit on the map. Because Liubao, let's not underestimate Liubao. Just because Marino is absolutely crushing this tournament, Liubao is still very, very good. And I do believe there are maps where Liubao can make it happen too.
Well, Marine Lord's already up in this game just because of his opener. With a much faster command center, he's already got 3 more SCVs. And on top of that, a 3rd command center coming in at rapid speed. So in terms of economy, if you look at, fast forward 3 minutes from now, if nothing happens to him, he's going to have a superior economy, and then a couple of minutes past that, he's going to have a much bigger army than Innovation. Whereas Innovation...
Something might happen, though. Something might happen.
Which is this Medivac, which he's building now, and Widowmine and Marine. So if he can plant the Widowmine and get some damage with the Marines into the SCVs, the game can equalize or go in favor of
Cyclone
Innovation.
Here? I think a Cyclone is always a very strong defensive unit in this situation, especially when you like how the economy has been going so far, and you're going for a much more economic build than your opponent. Cyclone is just a great unit to fall back on.
It's such a good defensive unit, and this is going to really assist to protect this lead that he's building up of himself.
But he can go either way pretty fast because like the drawback is that of course his starport is much later than Innovation's one.
Yeah.
And now Innovation is gonna have a Reaper in the main, who's gonna die pretty fast, but he's also gonna have a drop in the. I think he's just scouting the expansion to.
Oh, they both scout
don't
each
lock.
other.
He shouldn't lock here, by the way. Don't lock. He has the auto lock.
Yeah, he just scanned and saw the starport, but I guess he didn't really think about the Medivac arriving right now because he could have locked onto this. I'm not sure if he has energy for a scan, but he's going to borrow far away.
There's not that much, though, for Innovation, I feel like. There's only a couple of Marines. He does get a couple of SCVs for his efforts, but he has to back out of here immediately, and now Marine Lord is sitting comfortably at 3 orbital commands.
Guys, Innovation hasn't even thrown down a 3rd command center yet, and he's seen this a long time ago. He's still adding on production.
There's another medevac heading across the map, this time with a tank and a couple of Marines. It's really important for... Oh, I like this by Marine Lord. He shot at his own Marine. He killed the Widow Mine, didn't burn a scan.
So hype.
Yeah, he's still like... That he still can think of stuff
All
like
right,
this.
so there's now 2 medivacs worth of stuff for Innovation, so he's doubled up.
This is so big for Inno. He needs to make stuff happen here. If Innovation doesn't deal legitimate damage with this push, then I think Marine Lord is extremely far ahead. The Viking is going to spot this, will get a couple of hits off, but units will get unloaded.
Oh, he snipes the medivac. That's a good start here. He's going to get down with the tank, though. And can Marine Lord hold on versus this? If he pushes his back, which he's got more than enough reason to do so. And the medivac's going to go down. He's going to take this out for Innovation. And no more damage into the economy lines. And this is so big. And looking back into the base of Innovation, he's still without a 3rd command center, adding on another 2 barracks. Innovation is going ham in this game. He is going full out attack. Attack, attack, attack. No expanding here. If Marine Lord continues to hold off against these types of pushes, he's gonna just win.
Marine Lord threw down a scan in the main base of Innovation a while ago, and then he knew what kind of aggression he was up against. I don't think he's under the impression right now that Innovation is actually still on 2 bases. Because if he would know that, I don't think you have to float down this orbital. No. You don't have to defend there, because then you have to worry about 3 locations rather than just 2.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the downside is he could get contained, but there's ways to work around that for sure. But at this moment, he just needs to figure out that Innovation is virtually 2 base all in.
Yeah. There's one more big opportunity, of course, for Innovation, and that's looking at Stimpack, looking at Combat Shield. That's going to be done for him so much quicker than it will be done for Marine Lord. But Marine Lord is going to have so many more units.
How many more tanks does he have? He's got 1 more tank.
That's a really what a massive scan there by Marine Lord. He sees the 2 tank evacs, so to speak, fly across the map.
And he adds a sensor tower onto his 3rd so he can have a greater vision range of where the attacks are going to come from Innovation. I think Marine Lord's starting to figure this out, that he is about to be attacked from just 2 bases. And again, it's really simple. Just defend, don't find any holes. And, well, I guess, I mean, in theory it's simple. Defend and then win. But he has to make sure that Innovation doesn't find a hole.
Do you think he knows that he's up against only 2 bases?
Yeah, he definitely knows he's up against 2 bases.
This is really bizarre, by the way. Innovation is going to drop the tanks and then pick up all the Marines, but this Viking is going to shoot down one
of the Marines are getting in position now.
How's it going to work? How is this supposed to work?
He's already lost 1 tank. He's going to lose the other one. The 1 medivac goes down. Innovation drops onto this tank, but there's more support in the medivac just to skip.
Oh, the Viking gets in as well. Marine Lord.
What is going on?
He deflects everything.
Innovation isn't breaking through. And being so committed on 2 base versus 3, he has to break Marine Lord.
If this is not Innovation against Marine Lord, people say this game is 100% over right now. 3 base against 2 base, up 17 SCVs, even upgrades, even army supply. This is like, Marine Lord is in a phenomenal position.
And the upgrades are coming in. Stim is not far away from Marine Lord to equalize with Innovation, so he can actually fight properly.
I can't believe that Innovation was trying to do that. With the Viking on patrol as well, getting so many free hits off on the medevac, that was the riskiest play. That's a play you can maybe make if you're up 4-0, but not when your team is down.
I'm getting ready to... Does anybody have an umbrella?
Where's Moment?
Umbrella?
All eyes on Moment. Where are the bottles? Seriously, is this happening? We say this very often, and most of the time it's sarcastic, but this esports history actually in the making, Tasteless.
5-0 potential here from Marine Lord. He's moving out, though, which is very brave and unnecessary.
Yes.
You don't need to move out against a guy who's got 2 bases.
And 20 SCVs less than you.
Yeah, you just need to keep building more, and eventually the army supply is just going to scale so heavily in favor of Marine Lord that he scans again.
Yeah. And he's like, what? He's probably so surprised now.
He probably thought that Innovation threw down an expansion by now, just a very late one, but now he knows for sure, 100%, all you have to do is sit back.
Combat Shield is not ready yet. You definitely want to fight with Combat Shield. Yeah. Army supply, this is still very close. So it comes down to engagement. He stims forward.
He's fighting without Combat Shield, though. He's fighting it. I don't know how well this is going to work. Combat Shield 10 seconds away.
Innovation is actually crushing Marine Lord here because he's fighting without Combat Shield.
He went in without Combat Shield. The tanks retreat back to the high ground, and Marine Lord takes a different stance. But he's
+1 armor as well.
Now lost a lot of it. Now Combat Shield finishes.
He still has 3 tanks to hold there, so it's...
But can he get off enough units out in time to continue to fight against Innovation? That was a bad fight from Marine Lord. He just had to sit back.
32 Marines now for Innovation against 12 Marines for Marine Lord. Oh god. This is still a game now.
Yeah, it's 20 supply advantage in terms of army here for innovation, so he's got a bit of momentum on his side.
I think innovation should have pushed the issue harder there after you won that fight. Just go, go, go. Like the tanks on the high ground are scary.
There's more production, right? There's like 2 factories compared to 1 of innovation. There's like 6 or 7 barracks compared to 5.
Every second that goes by is a very, very good second for Marine Lord. He's still up 20 SCVs, he's still up a base, and now he's actually even in upgrade. So if they fight again, there is a good chance it will go a lot better for him. But he's still down a little bit in army supply. Innovation with the Doom drop over here, but there are missile turrets
Marine
everywhere.
Lord's ready, he's got
2
tanks.
Vikings and missile turrets.
And he's going to lose a lot. He's going to boost his tanks down here, hopefully to get in good position. SCVs come off the lines. Marine Lord knows all he has to do is stop this attack from working. And it looks like Innovation still has a lot of Marines at the back, but now tanks coming in.
Oh,
and he's got GG! 5-0!
Oh my god, Marine Lord with the all kill!
5-0 all kill on Korea. The French guys are losing their shit downstairs. What just happened?
I'm actually speechless. Like, what are you supposed to say after Marine Lord just 5-0 South Korea?
They're going crazy downstairs. Moman's been on the champagne again.
Oh, it's the craziest thing ever, yeah.
What? 5-0.
Wow. I mean, what do you say?
I mean, I don't know. That's
the kid goes 19-2 in NationWars.
5-0 against Korea.
We still talk about Stefano's 4-0 run against Korea. That was years ago in 2012. People still talk about that. And now, like, yeah, you can say it's online. Yeah, it's late in Korea. But they've been crushing everybody all week long, playing under the exact same conditions.
Yeah.
And, like, they're playing on the American server. Some people say, like, they're playing on Europe. No, that's a lie. They're playing on America. So Marine Lord has latency as well. This is a legendary performance.
It's so sick.
Unbelievable, man. What a... Can you believe it? Take a picture. Put it on Instagram. Hashtag your cat and NW3. Like, this is so sick.
5-0. 2 wins against Innovation, 2 wins against Parting, and a game against Hydra as well. It's so impressive.
We've seen many things casting Starcraft for the last 5 years, but this is one of the most bizarre things I think I've ever been part of.
That's so sick. France, who finished 3rd place last time, have now won NationWars 3. They've won NationWars 3.
Look at it. Like how
they almost lost versus Canada.
I know.
They came good in good form today to beat Cyril out 4-1, and that was Marine Lord again.
Wow.
And 5-0.
Marine Lord is an absolute god at the moment in StarCraft.
That is
and then like the best, you know what makes this even better? That it's a foreign Terran. For once, it's not a foreign Protoss. For once, it's not a Zerg. They always say, like, yeah, you know, as Zerg and Protoss, you can kind of do stuff like this. But as a Terran, as a foreigner, that's just impossible. But, like, he's doing it. Like, how impressive. This is something that's really unique.
Oh, man. And you came over today, didn't
you? Yeah, that was good.
Elky's coming back for Season 4 as well. They're never letting him go.
That was so insane, though. It's so impressive how he played, you know, he endured every game. It seems like he
just knew what to do every time, and he didn't choke, and it's so good.
And like sometimes it's also like just a couple of things, you know, going your way, like units surviving with low HP, small things like that. But
running good one time.
Yeah.
You got lucky one time, but you can say it's lucky because you just played so well, you know.
I can't wait to hear from him as well, and the Team France will go over to them very shortly, I'm sure. The French, literally, Ronnie, I'm not joking, the French production ran off. They left us on camera, they all just ran off. So we were just stuck here. And now they're trying to get them on Skype because they all went to celebrate together.
Wow.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have a couple of drinks tonight then, Elky.
I have to now. Oh my God, I was not going to drink for a month and it's been 2 days. It's been 2 days, okay.
So much for all the New Year resolutions, eh?
I mean, it's not every day that France beats Korea.
No.
Like this as well.
And 5-0 is just like
5-0, that's like the troll score you predict. You know? It's like, you know, it used to be like always like best of 7. It's like, he's going to 5-0 him in a best of 7.
Yeah.
Now it's a best of 9. I think that Pomp actually predicted a 5-0.
Did he?
For France.
Oh no, I got 5-1 for France, but I had no. I was just
5-1.
Yeah, because I thought Stefano would lose first. I had 5-1, I promise, but it was like a trolly one.
I had 5-4, and I did genuinely believe in it. Like Marine not being as good, and I really thought that Lilba could get a couple of points. So I thought like maybe, you know, if the stars align and, you know, everybody's happy here, 5-4, but 5-0. Like,
That's so insane. Like,
Okay.
wow, this come down off a 5-0 win. Whew, we're gonna have some fun in this studio tonight, aren't we?
I think I know who's the favorite for DreamHack Leipzig, boys. All money on Marine Lord.
Marine Lord to win it. It's a couple of weeks
The
away.
payout just went from like 10 to 1 to like 1.5 to 1.
Yeah.
It's like no payout anymore on Marine Lord.
Hey, Mo Man. I know, we saw the champagne. We saw it on this stream.
Was that?
What are they doing downstairs? They keep running around. This
They're
place
probably
has gone
like-
crazy.
They're celebrating like the team did in '98 when they won the World Cup. You know? It's just like dancing around. Everybody's
Yeah.
wearing the French jersey
Dude, it's
right
not every
now.
day that, especially in Starcraft, it's like
Yeah.
against Korea in finals. It's just like so insane. And 5-0 them, as Marine Lord did, just like crushing every game.
And even in the round of 16, right? They were basically one battle. They had to play against Germany, correct?
Oh, we played against Poland.
Oh,
We lost
did
to
you
Poland,
see
right?
his tweet? Marine Lord said they are not afraid of Terran, but they are afraid of Marine Lord. Easy peas.
Let me take a look.
That's so sick.
No, they lost against Poland. Yeah, they did lose once in the round of 16. They lost against Poland. Notre back then and did the all kill.
Yeah.
But then they took care of
I
Sweden.
like Major's tweet to Wolf as well. He's been doing this all day. Just sending pictures of victory screens.
Victory screens of Marine Lords, eh?
Oh, raise your baguettes, everyone. Like there's the amount of
Twitter is exploding
tweets
now.
there is. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I want to see it. Show me the creations of the internet.
What have you guys been up to? It's so sick.
There's pretty much no gift that you can't apply to this.
The machine turned down. I mean,
That's so sick.
that's from when Innovation came second in the tournament. They gave him flowers and he like smelt them. It looked so depressed.
What do I do with these? Life detected.
5-0 all kill. I can't believe it.
All right, I believe
Are they ready?
that the Frenchies are ready.
Oh,
so
let's-
I want to hear from Stefano Lilba about, above all, from
Lil Bo
Marine
didn't
Lord.
do anything all day. He didn't do anything.
No,
He was been waiting all day.
But if it wasn't for Lilba, it would have still been very rough. So
That's true.
he's still a hero.
This is so funny.
It's a team effort. Take it away, boys.
Thank you very much, guys.
Wow.
That was sick.
That was so sick for Marine Lord. It's a god. I can say that.
Guys, are you here on the line?
Should he rename to
Yeah,
Marine God?
yeah, you should be. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
Is this Stefano?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, great. My first question is for you. How does it feel to be able to call yourself the NationWars champion, Stefano?
I can call myself the captain of the NationWars champion, actually, not just the champion. And I participate a lot. Like there was a lot of strategy making, let's say, behind the scene. So me losing 0-5. No, I'm just kidding. I actually didn't do anything. Marine Lord did everything, and he won. And it's congrats to him. I was being extremely lazy, and I lost. But yeah, really proud of Marine Lord. I didn't see it coming. 5-0 is really impressive.
Ok, faites du bruit pour Marina!
Wally.
Quel talent! Marine Lord, how are you feeling? I mean, you must have been like sweating and living the two last hours. It must have been crazy in your head. Would you? He doesn't.
Et merde.
Ok, donc là, moment, c'est pris la sauce. Marine Lord, what
Yeah.
went through your head? Please tell us.
I don't know, man. It was like every map I didn't believe it because like it was on some map that I didn't like against some race at some time, you know. On this map pool I didn't like. So I was like, yeah, I keep winning, but it's very weird, you know. And innovation, yeah, I can't believe I beat him twice because like every time I try to find a build order or something like to a reference, you know, I always look up to him and I beat him twice, so I'm quite happy.
But I mean, first map you take to Hydra quite easily. Well, I don't know easily, but he was very confident in the preview interview. Did you practice any build order against Hydra?
I wanted to proxy Truax Reaper again, but I was like, yeah, it's Hydra, he probably knows me. Maybe he's going to for a drone scout. So I went for a macro game, but in the end he didn't scout, so well played to him. And I won barely. He played very well, I think, with his run by. And yeah, it was a very hard game, I think.
And then innovation, you talked about him being your reference, maybe someone you look up to. I mean, weren't you stressed to play against his machine? He's a Terran god. Weren't you stressed to play against your idol?
No, I'm never stressed. I just play for fun. I don't really give a fuck. I just play, and I hope I will win. But yeah, the first game actually, I think it was like extremely lucky for me. He went out at the good timing for me. My build was totally gamble. It was expecting him for 1 Orax Reaper, which he did, and that's why I won. But the last game I'm very happy because it was straight up like macro game. I didn't do any cheese or any attack, so I'm very happy about this last one.
Before you played Hydra, you joked and you called him a pleb. But we were saying, we were joking here, we were saying that you would never call Innovation a pleb, but you just beat him 2-0. So what is it? Is he a pleb or no?
No, he's not a pleb. He's a god. I'm lucky today, but that won't happen a lot, I think. I hope, but it's Innovation, so probably the only time in my career that I will beat him.
So with this victory here, if there is a NationWars 4, and I'm sure there will be, do you guys think you will go into it as the favorites since you're the defending champion, or do you think like the cards were lucky for you this time, the stars aligned and everything?
I don't know. It depends when it is because I probably stop Starcraft 2 in September, so it depends, you know. We will see.
You mean stop, like not play even in tournaments at all, or?
Like sometimes maybe, but mostly online. I'm probably going back to school.
This was online though.
Yeah.
Do you have anything
maybe, but next time it should be offline, I hope. Or it will be quite sad.
We all hope. Do you have anything to say to all the audience that came to see the French team? Because it's a team effort, as Rotterdam said, starting the captain, Stefano, for example.
Yeah, sure. En français ou
In English, maybe, and if you want to add something in French.
So, first of all, I'm extremely proud of Marine Lord's work today. Unexpected and really well done. And overall, the whole tournament went pretty well because of Marine Lord mainly. Lilbo helped on the last match yesterday. And it's good to see the fact that they got really mad at losing early on, also especially Lilbo. And he started practicing a lot and got really better. So they really wanted to win this tournament. It meant a lot to them. And they worked hard for it. And they deserve this win. I say they because myself, I don't count myself in it. That was like the strategy and stuff, but in terms of play, they did the whole.
You were here for moral support, man. Don't
Let's say that moral support and yeah, actually that's it. Huh?
Bravo pour Stefano.
Allez.
Merci.
Lilbo.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy for Marine Lord and for Team France, obviously, but I'm quite disappointed that he demolished everyone before I could show anything because I practiced a lot for it.
Well,
You can't hear me?
were you prepared? What did you think of this match? And do you have something to say to the people supporting you?
You didn't hear me before?
Ok. Mais t'as quelque chose à dire
Mais vous m'entendez ou pas?
Oui, on t'entend très bien. T'as un bisou à faire?
Mais vous m'entendiez? Vous m'entendiez pas?
On t'entendait, sale triso. Allez.
Mais parle, merde, dis ce que t'as à dire, parle.
Okay. Thanks, thanks everyone for supporting us. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed of myself because I couldn't show anything in the last matches against Finland and Korea, but yeah, I'm pretty happy for Marine Lord and for Team France, and I hope I can show something good in the future.
Huck called this lineup of France the B team. You have any message for him?
Well, France is just so good overall, but even if we win, we are still B team, so I don't know.
Thank you very much, Lilbo.
Thanks.
And finally, Marine Lord, you're the. Are you going to rename Marine God now?
No rename.
Do you have something to say that people all over the world that are discovering your skill and who you are and how hard you beat Koreans?
Yeah, big thanks to everyone, every reviewer. I saw a lot of pro gamers from CSGO or League of Legends tweeting me, so thanks to them. And thanks to everyone, really. Like, it's tons of viewers, so it's quite impressive, I think. Thanks. Wally.
Thank you very much, guys. We're gonna go and end this show. Again, congratulations to the French team. Moment, you have a last word to say to our boys?
Yeah, it was amazing. Marine Lord, you play very well. I hope you will do the best on the future on the LAN. I know Lilbo too will do very nice. So be prepared, practice, and destroy every Korean, please. Again.
I hope.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
See you guys.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Good job, you. Good job.
Vive
You're
la
the best.
Très bien. So yes, thank you very much, guys, for following NationWars 3. It was a real pleasure. Thank you to the whole team making it possible. Come on in the shot. Kerry, come, everyone. And it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. We fucking beat it! Po, po, po. And see you in NationWars 4. Ha.